Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looking a little sleepy in here. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Welcome to Monday. Hope you're all doing well. Dude, I'm seeing that like Valheim is getting like has had like so many updates to it. Every time I see like an update for that game, I'm like, good for them, man. Good for them. Valheim was a cool game. I liked it. It had some problems that like it was a little jank that I wasn't quite into, but it's pretty cool, man. I always love like games like that I'm just not like super into or something, but like I can see like just it doing well. You know what I mean? That's always happy for me. The only thing, like games like Path of Exile, I'm always glad like Path of Exile is doing well. I don't play it for shit. Like I don't even know anything about it. The one thing I do laugh about at Path of Exile is when I see these like these like updates, and I'll see like some shit that's like voting on the next microtransaction or something like that. I'm like, oh my god, I hate those words. Like, oh god, I hate those words. So I was like, I know it's a thing that exists, but it hurts. But it hurts because you're just like, oh my god, microtransactions. Let us vote. Yeah, some people. Words. I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't even know what it was. I don't even know what it was. You know what I do know though is motherfucking Rad Dog. Look at him. Look at him. I found the golden goose image. This is what. So anytime I bring up Rad Dog, this is what it's from. Because somebody asked last time we did Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and they were like, "What is Rad Dog from?" And I'm like, "This is what Rad Dog's from. It's from this ancient, and I mean ancient internet. Like, this image is so fucking old. Like, this shit is old as hell. Old hell." Speaking of which, I was actually going to, send it over here and search it with Google Lens and see if I can actually find what maybe the origin of this was. Oh my god! Dude, I reversed image searched this and it gave me something Eris doggy style. What the fuck, man? Why is it porn? Why would I reverse image? Why would it give me porn? A fucking Rad Dog? Why? Why would it? This doesn't even make sense, actually. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna. Oh, it's some AI shit. Oh my god. Rather, it is the internet. It's all porn, but like, I didn't expect. I don't know. Like, I just didn't expect that to be the first thing from like a reverse image search of this. Now, technically, that wasn't a reverse image search. I gotta say that was a Google Lens search, which sometimes is good, sometimes isn't. However, this was like the first. Let me show you like just a snippet of the first thing that I saw. I want you to see how utterly terrifying. How utterly terrifying this is. Like, what the fuck is that, man? That's Ares. That's her. I like that her earrings are made of bacon. That's really good. I like that a lot. I like that. Oh my god. I love this shit with fucking AI art that's like. And I'm not talking like some generative shit that's like, oh, we made like a mountain range and like some fucking clouds and it's like a background. I'm not talking about shit like that. That's like in-house, whatever. I'm talking about the stuff that very obviously is like yoinking from like, you know, character artist, mostly like in specifics. Because like anytime somebody posts it, you can always fucking tell. Even the ones that are like super like quote unquote nice, you can always fucking tell. And then the other worst part is like that bitch still can't do hands, and it's like the most fucked up shit ever because like you'll have like this fucking character that's got 900 fucking like belts all over it and shit, and it's like, okay, yeah, that could just be a Final Fantasy VII character, right? And then you look at it and you're like, oh, what them hands do though? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's crazy though, but it's nuts. It's nuts. What we talking about? We talking about pay to play. I'm glad we're back on Rebirth. I missed our funny band of Al-Qaeda eco-terrorists. Guys, straight up put Al-Qaeda eco-terrorist up on those bitches. We're gonna see how this goes tonight. If it's like a big bomb and like we don't have a lot of folks or whatever, it may have to be something that I just do. I may have to do something like May just have to do it off stream. I just want to do it like another night after giving it a couple weeks or something like that. In news that happened, Erica got her brain scan back, but we haven't heard back from the doctor yet. She's got like several things that were like written on there, but that's kind of like we might need to like, you know, actually talk to the doctor on it, because like you never know. Yeah, I mean, we can do like, yeah, like an EU Final Fandango 7 stream or so. I kind of want to do like community EU streams, because we haven't really done a lot of those. Like, I wouldn't mind like I like doing WoW. I wouldn't mind doing like Dasani. You know, just stuff like that. I feel like would probably be pretty fun or whatever. Like, I don't know, just like fun games we can do with like the community. The nice part about doing Dasani community stuff is, while I know that that's not the most popular thing here, and neither was WoW, is that it is considerably easier to put together a group for it. Because the max size content in that game is the minimum size content in WoW, because like it's 6 people for a raid, but whereas a dungeon in WoW requires a minimum of 5. So like it's one of those things where it's like, same goes for 14, that's like 4 people. So, you know, it's always that we do have a lot of fun people. There's nobody, oh dude, anytime I'm playing like a game and like it's a good opportunity for me to actually like be in like one of the subsections of the community here. And it's kind of interesting because I always get like these, like I get to get like a good impression of kind of what's going on. And I'm always worried whenever I go into something. I'm like, please, y'all don't please be toxic or be like mean to like one person or anything like that, or be like assholes. Nobody like ever acts like that, and it's wonderful. And I'm really glad that that's the case. I'm really proud of all y'all. We've only had a couple instances in the past where people were being buttheads about shit. I think at one point it like somebody like was being a butt, and then they like left the free company in 14 and like stole money or some shit. There's been a couple like weird instances of stuff like, shit, I'm looking for something. Oh my god. Or like people were like super rude to like other community members or something like that. That's happened like a couple times, but it's been really fucking rare, which is nice. Wait, are we being mean to? Yeah, the brain scan stuff is like slightly concerning without doctor explanation, but I have a feeling the explanation is gonna make it a little bit more. Oh, Erica's doing the full breakdown. Y'all can just read that. Bam. I am gonna play WoW, dude. I don't know. The WoW team is fucking cracked out. I don't know what the fuck. When they bought that fucking Proletariat studio, dude. My god, having like that new team there. I don't know what I don't give a fuck about what the rest of Blizzard's doing, but my god, the WoW team is they're just all over it, man. Like looking at like some of the data mine stuff from the War Within. Looking at it's just crazy. Like it's just been banger after banger after banger. There's been a couple teeny tiny things that have been a little frustrating. Like I was a big fan of the acquisition of the legendary axe and all that stuff. I don't know, I just didn't see, it wasn't very fun. And Firalath's just not very interesting from a lore perspective. But like, I don't know. There's just a lot of shit, man. Like there's a lot of cool stuff they're doing, and it's stuff that I think they've probably been thinking about for a long time, and it's awesome. I've been enjoying Dasani. Finally started playing a hunter a little bit, so now I officially play all 3 classes. I've officially played all 3 of the classes in endgame in some capacity now, which is not exactly what I expected to do with that game ever. I know not everybody does that, but I guess I'm just insane. But yeah, no, I'm definitely looking forward to going back to WoW. I'll probably do it for like some season 4 stuff, and I don't know what I would play going back, because like I feel like I'd probably do my Death Knight, because I made a commitment a long time ago that if I ever got Invincible, I would be like much more apt to play my Death Knight at all times. So, because it was just what I always wanted, so I'll probably end up doing that. Probably end up doing it, you know, just nuts. Jesus Christ, I just saw like the leaked fucking Death Knight set. It was very like, God, that's fucking awesome. God, dude, the War Within's gonna be sick. And everybody gonna be thirsting over Xalatath. Everybody gonna be thirsting. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's what everybody wants. They want their void waifu. That's what they want. They want their... I remember like this fucking post, and it was the funniest shit ever. They're like... Some dude was just like... They were just like, well, the War Within's definitely gonna be successful. They got their hot, barefoot, fucking void waifu. I was like, there has never been a more true statement put on the fucking internet. I was like, You, like, that is the most truthful statement I've ever read on the internet. Like, I read that and I was like, yep, they're right. they're right. That checks all of the boxes of the, we finna be obsessed over this character for the next God knows how long. I was like, they got it. Called out, but proven right. Yep, no, that was, he was putting him on blast. Look at fucking Priscilla from Dark Souls. Look at how popular she got. She's a nothing character. She's nothing. She's fucking barely in the painted world. She's nothing. She's such a nothing character, but by God, fucking barefoot, half furry waifu in Frozen Land, people were just, there it goes. there it goes. It's over. It's fucking ogre. It is ogre. But yeah, so Bella's been doing a little bit better. I changed up what she was eating again because she was kind of not a fan of her chicken, so I started making her a little fried egg and doing like crushed up, this is gonna sound weird, but basically when the old dog's doing old dog, you get them to eat whatever you can eat. I gave her some sweet potatoes that were mashed up, some crumbled up Cheerios, you're probably like, wow, okay, and then a little scrambled egg, fried egg thing, and she ate all of it. She loved it, so she's been eating again, so that's good. She hasn't had any major seizures the last few days. Well, it ain't expensive stuff. Yams are pretty inexpensive. You know, eggs are pretty inexpensive, so we try to I look for like high protein options that aren't crazy expensive because money's probably gonna be a little tight going forward. What else was I talking about? Made a joke about barefoot fucking void waifu. Where was I going with that? That was the end of that plot thread. Took Erica's stepdad to the doctor today. He's actually doing pretty good. They still plan on doing the TAVR procedure, which is basically where they widen the artery and put like a permanent stent in thing. It was pretty funny though. They were like, you still smoking? He's like, yeah, a couple. He's like, okay, well, yeah, I still smell it on you, so like, you know, gonna have to kick that. So it's really funny watching. It's always watching doctors shame people for smoking. I don't know why it's so funny to me, just being like, you still smoking? I fucking smell it on you. I don't know, it's just funny. But he has been trying to do a little bit better. So he actually got a pretty good diagnosis. They're changing up some of his medicine. They'll probably have that. Cats are doing good. What else? I got a chance to listen to Taylor Swift's new album as per Erica's request, and I gotta say, I'm not normally the biggest fan of like popular music. I'm not saying pop music in the sense of like pop, because like that's not true. I'm saying like whatever's fucking popular. From what I've heard from her other stuff, it might be one of her better albums. It's if anybody was on the fence about listening to it for whatever reason, it's her producers, I can't remember their names, are fantastic. It's a little synth wavy, which I would expect, because that's kind of where like that's kind of where I think popular music is kind of going. So it's definitely like synth wavy. That first track with Post Malone is probably gonna be the one that people like the most. And again, I'm not normally a popular music enjoyer. I'm a bit of a hipster, so but I thought it was good. Jack Antonoff and Aaron Dresner, yeah, they're good though. Like her producers are fantastic. Like there's it's got a very like if you like stuff like The Midnight and Gunship and stuff like that, it's kind of got a little of that going on. So like if you like kind of like the synthwavy thing, but maybe you kind of also like more popular stuff, you might actually like it a lot. So for whatever vote of whatever it is, I mean, it just makes me happy that there's like actually like a pop artist that I give like even a remote rat's ass about, because I do not care about like any of them. But I appreciate that she has a brain and can write pretty well, and you know, has a good production team behind her, and I don't know, it was decent. It's a decent album. Yeah, so if you and don't go into it thinking it's gonna be like, you know, full-blown synthwave album, but the lyrics are pretty good. It's got like a synthwavy kind of feel. It's a bit more like laid back. It's definitely sad. I mean, it's very sad. It seems like it's basically an entire album of this girl finally coming to terms with like all the stupid bullshit and maybe trying to like close that chapter of her life and move on, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. Like I actually Maggie is Die Hard. I didn't know that. That's actually really funny. Maggie and Erica apparently need to talk. But no, I mean, I was very impressed by the end of it. And like I said, I'm not normally a popular music person. That just kind of, you know, some of it just feels like very soulless to me. Like, and that's just because normally there's so many people involved and it's very manufactured. Like, I listened to a little bit of like Beyonce's like country album thing, and it's weird because like some of it I feel is like kind of cool, but then like a lot of that feels like producer forced to me, I guess. So that's what I'm talking about, like where it ends up feeling like, even if it wasn't, it still ends up kind of feeling like producer forced, if you know what I mean. That's how I feel about most pop music. I just kind of end up in like this weird, and again, when I say pop music, I mean popular, not pop in the terms of the genre itself, but like, I don't know, it just always feels like it's just kind of, I don't know, there. And I feel that way about like some indie artists too, where I feel like they're just kind of trying to stick to whatever the fucking formula is and playing it super safe. And it's like some electronic artists, like there's trance and like house productions over the years that have just been very safe and very boring, right? Very boring because they're saying, Deceiver, what you doing? I found the Rad Dog. I found the Rad Dog image. I was so excited. Found it. It was a bitch to find, but I found him. I had it on my computer because I had it on my computer and I named it something funny because I knew that this was going to be one of those images that was going to get lost to the internet, and I'm so glad that I fucking found it. I bought our pressings. We don't even own a record player. No, seriously, like, God, you should fucking have. You should have Maggie talk to Erica. She actually said the other day, she's like, the only unfortunate thing, she's like, I don't know of anybody really that I could like yak about this with. She's like, because there's not a lot of because it's funny because a lot of her friends aren't big into it or enjoy it that much. Like, they're not like, oh, it sucks ass. There's just not their thing. Even me to a degree. It's like, no, I like it. It's not, I'm not gonna like probably listen to it on my own, but it's not like, oh my God, I hate this when it comes on the radio. Because dude, there's some songs that like make me want to like jump out the fucking window. Like, who's that one new artist that's like, we got Taylor Swift at home, but slightly more edgy? And Olivia Munn or Olivia Sclumble, but she blew up like fucking overnight. Yeah, dude, I can't deal with her shit. I can't do it, dude. Like, every time I hear like any of those tracks, I'm just like, God, this is exactly what I would expect from like, I don't know, like if in my head I was like, what would be like some Gen Alpha, fucking Gen Z, like, I don't know, like edgy Taylor Swift. I don't know, man. Like that's exactly what I would assume. It's exactly what I would assume. Like, it's like fucking Gen Alpha, Gen Z. We got edgy Taylor Swift at home, and I'm just like, I can't, man. Like, I can't, dude. I'm like, Taylor Swift's good. She's a little much for me sometimes. I'm just like, I can't, man. I can't, man. Oh my God, I've listened to it like 3 times and keep realizing shit, which immediately earns Area DM. I bet she loves that. I'm like, she said the other night, she was like, I wish I had a few more people to talk to about this, because I feel like, because she was like, a lot of the folks in your community aren't super into it, and I was like, no, it's just not their thing. I was like, frankly, if you didn't tell me about it, I probably wouldn't have been on my radar at all. But I'm glad I listened to it because it's a solid album. It's good. It's probably one of her better ones in my opinion, but you know, it's shit that like I always have a hard time too with like big popular artists, because like I'm like, bro, you have billions and billions of dollars. Like my brain just starts to like shut off. But you know, anyway, we're gonna be doing more Rad Dog tonight. I was trying to think if there was anything else to say. Erica sent me a picture of her brain scan. You want to fucking see it? I mean, like, that's cool, right? Does anybody want to see a brain? It's neat. I should probably flip this over anyway. I don't even... Oh, is the camera even... Okay. I was like, God, is the camera even fucking on? Pop rock is pretty fun, yeah. The stuff I've heard from her, since again, I'm not like Turbo fan #1 or whatever, the things I normally like from her is when she gets... It's a little bit more like electronic. My favorite song by her was off of that Midnight's album. It was Maroon. Just because it's just weird. Like, anytime like a major artist does anything like weird, I'm like, okay. That's why when they said like the Beyonce thing was like the she was doing like the country album or whatever. I was like that's interesting. So I didn't really end up liking it. But you know how that goes. Also, Erica, thank you for the 87 months. Says I sent you a picture of Bella and the curse things. I didn't want to show anybody the curse things. I gotta put that's content for I just had this moment where my thing just still said offline, and I just gaslit myself in like a fucking half second into thinking that like I've just been sitting here and I've finally fucking lost it and I'm talking to literally no one. Like straight up. Like straight up, like I just looked at it and I was like, have I just been like talking and like nobody's even here actually, and I finally lost it. I finally lost it. Like there's no one's like actually here, and this is all just crazy. Just crazy. It's crazy stuff. Show Bella first. Okay. Bella looking old and doing a blip. Let me find the best. Let me find the best Bella. This is a pretty good Bella. This is actually a really good one. This is Bella looking fucking done going outside because she's 400 years old. She's like, bruh. she's like, bruh. I'm so fucking done. I'm so old. I'm so done. I'm so done. She's like, stupid son. Straight up now, tell me it's gonna be you and me together. Watch me just having fun. Cause I've been a fool before, wouldn't like to get my luck caught in the slamming door. How about some information, please? What are we doing? All right, yeah, brain. Check it out. Yeah, they have like some concerns regarding like early dementia stuff and like a few other things and like constricted blood vessels, which could be like a stroke type deal. You know, ladies, anytime they do this, they find like a million things that are like small that they have to notate. So of course Erica was like, oh my God, what is all this shit? And you know, all that stuff. But I thought you guys might want to see Brett. We paid money for this. So like, fuck, look at it. Look at this shit. Because even with insurance, this was still like 300 and something bucks. And which begs the question, what's the point of fucking insurance? Here's the TIL link from when your net was borked, by the way. I've forgotten what it was myself, so that should be fun. Is that the one with like the bugs on the thing? I thought we read this. Yes, that is indeed Paula Abdul for the youngins. Dude, the amount of people playing Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 after the show is amazing because I thought those games were terrible. Also, for anybody who has not finished the Fallout show, go fucking finish it so I can finally talk about the end of it, so I can tell you how excited I am about the butt rage that's gonna happen, because I can't wait. Yeah, 76 was terrible. Definitely not like one of my favorite Fallout games ever. Definitely terrible. They also updated 4 with Enclave stuff. God, I fucking love the Enclave. Love the Enclave. But anyway, yes, there's Brain. My favorite one is this one right here, because this is how I feel most days. This guy right here. This one right here. Like, it's just like, that's some real shit right there, man. Just deep. Like, it's basically shook. Holy fuck. That's really good. It's basically just shook. That is very good. Very good, very good, very good. Something else I was gonna show you guys. Sorry about the yawn. I don't know why. I'm telling you, dude. It's just like I don't get enough oxygen to the brain or some shit. I don't get enough oxygen to the brain. Oh, don't you just love the internet doing a full 180 on opinions since the internet rage wagon dies down? I love that, and I also love when thing comes out that makes other thing acceptable, and then it's time. Uh-oh. This weekend was draining as fuck. Oh god, what happened? Even my therapist has seen it. Nice. Yeah, I thought we had seen this link. Didn't we look at this the other night? I mean, I thought we looked at this. See, nice argument. However, I have already portrayed myself as the copulating green male and you as the rejected pink male. Okay. Does it indicate anything about me that I immediately recognize what paper this figure's from? Okay, so it's... Boy, I wish the camera would just, like, stay. What the hell is going on with this? What is going on? Like... Is that better? That's a little bit better. So I immediately go and pull this other amazing figure from the paper, which is the hexagon, a device 6 rooms of fruit flies that have sex in, and a central room for a fruit fly to observe the 6 couples having sex at once. What's wrong? Oh, okay. Oh, great. They made a fruit fly sex panopticon, and no one told me about it. What is science education coming to? Cuck panopticon. The next stage in evolution of the cuck chair. The cuck panopticon. That is oh, there she is. That is some next level it's good. Yeah, cuck panopticon is like it's something.
You're gonna get
I'm trying to figure out how long, how to log on the Apple Prime. I assume each episode's about 3 gigs. The Apple Prime? What's the Apple Prime? Oh, you're talking about the Amazon? The Amazon Prime? Mine broke fucking several times. Link, oh, that's right. Link was in the hospital for his fluid issue. He's out and has a plan to avoid more fluid. Sorry, I don't know what about he's out and has a plan to avoid more fluid, and I just saw this man just tiptoeing through the kitchen be like, oh, fuck, there's the water. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. There's like a glass that you left out, and it's got like a little bit of water. It's like, oh, oh, jeez. Needles was $7 after DZMI's resub for 88 months. This finale felt rushed, not speedy, but to get every story thread to an end, season 9 was drama injected unnecessarily, some regression in character arcs, particularly Andy. You're damn right. Should have ended in season 7, not that there aren't good things, just surrounded by muck. Yes, I agree. 8 and 9 are mediocre at best, and they're missing key components of the show that are very important, and they completely and utterly destroy Andy's character, which sucks, because Andy like goes from being like a fucking turbo douchebag to like a guy who's like trying his best and like trying to be like his own man and like trying to prove himself to like his parents and all this crap to separate himself from his past and all this shit, and then they just blow it. They turn him into the biggest asshole. And then they do that whole Force thing where there's like the camera boom guy that's trying to fuck Pam. And then the guy that like tries to punch her or some shit. No, it is. The Office goes from being like pretty damn well written and like very clever and fun to like a straight up fucking soap opera in the last 2 seasons where they're just doing shit. They're just doing shit for the sake of drama, and it sucks. It sucks. Poop. What's up, Lily? But yeah, they start doing like, yeah, just really dumbass shit. They like the last 2 seasons. Anytime I rewatch it, I just stop. I just stop basically when Michael leaves, which is, there's a few episodes after that that are pretty good, and like I like some of Andy's stuff after that, but then like it starts to go downhill really quick. Like 8 and 9 are the worst. 7 could have been a good end. I think at the end of that, if they had just completely sold off to Dunder Mifflin and everybody went on to go do their own thing, that would have been like a lot more fun. It could be curing cancer or make a better public transport, but sure, spend money making and studying advanced fruit fly cuckoldry. Yes. Give me that prime apple with bone in. With bone in. All right, well, let's do some, you guys want to do some Final Fandango? Whatever the shit I'm talking about? Yeah. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which we haven't played in a couple weeks because I was like, let me give this a chance for some of the... I literally cannot breathe because spoilers. I want to give this a little bit. So we're about 40 to 50-ish% of the way through the game. We're on Chapter 7, Those Left Behind, which this is outside of Chocobo Land. Costa del Sol, I believe is where we're at. So that's where we're at, and we're gonna see how it be. And again, if this goes, kind of sideways and it's not something that people really want to watch or like whatever, that's okay. It's not a big deal. We can always like maybe finish it on EU streams, or I can finish it off stream and I can talk about it later. So, it's not a big deal. And thank you, Needles, by the way, for the $7. I've greatly enjoyed your watching of The Office and God, this intro. Sorry, I still think Final Fantasy VII has the best soundtrack of any of them ever. And there's some fucking good ones. 9 is incredible. 14's got some really good bangers in it. 14's weird though, because it's very fragmented, because like you have like stuff that was made for 1.0 that was made by Uematsu, then you have the stuff that was made by Soken. which feels very different. I just hate that they had to repurpose Uematsu's music for most of it because that game had to be blown up. That game had to be detonated. So, you know, there you go. And that sucks, but that is what it is. You know, there's no real getting around that. But 10's got some amazing music. 9's fantastic. 8's fantastic. 6 is incredible. I would say most of the ones after 6 was when they really started to crank, like, because 1 through 5 pretty good, but like, my god, they really started to crank out some shit. Gives me a good moment to mention this. They got the Ace Combat composer to do a track for this, and it's honestly the best track on the OST. Oh, nice. 6's world map theme lives in your head rent-free. You talking about Terra's theme? Because they use Terra's theme for world map, right? I don't know what the hell we were doing last time. I think what we were doing was like just kind of running around doing like side quests, and I think I had lost everybody's interest because it was so late or something like that, and it was like side quest time. So that was what we were doing. I've never actually heard anybody complain about the Ace Combat soundtrack. Dude, okay, I played like one of the earlier Ace Combat games, maybe 2 of them, and then all I remember after that was people going on and on about JPEG Dog or whatever. So that's basically like all I really know about Ace Combat at this point. Ah! Okay, so this is that's towards Mount Carl, which is the next leg of the main story stuff, and then we have recover the refurbishment materials, which was the other thing that I think we were actively doing. I think we were also doing like combat assignment stuff. Maybe? I don't really know. I think that's what we were doing. God, why am I yawning? I'm not even tired. Hey, Jamie, what's up? I don't know if we're enjoying the Final Fandango yet. We just got started. We were doing updates on everything on the weekend happenings, and God knows whatever else. We gotta fight these guys or what? I'm not actually sure. I gotta figure out if we need it. If this is like a scan situation or not. I'm not really sure. Boy, game louder than I remember. Oh my god. Game turbo loud. Do we not have scan on oh, there we go.
Disappointing. Best do it right.
I don't think we had done this, so, or at least I'm going to assume we did not. Okay, let me remember how to play this at all, which would probably be important, right?
Let's do it.
Oh, the critical bombs!
Now, disappointing.
What did it say we need to do with these guys? The weakness was attacking the aura that shrouds them will produce tornadoes. The aura will weaken with each tornado spawn. Once it's vanished, the drake will become pressured.
Brace yourself.
Oh, we look at spice.
Going in. Now. How did...
Wow.
I'm not feeling myself.
This fucker's just straight up almost killed us.
Bam. You're up.
I must be reminded on how to play the video game. Oh shit! I forgot we had ATB boost now. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna bring the master volume down because it is like so much louder than I remember it being. So we are bringing that down. Watts, enjoy the lurk. I am radiating tired. Well, we are like turbo dead after that one. Good lord. Hey, the mix of this does sound like some Shimamura fucking Kingdom Hearts stuff. It's so weird. It's so weird to my brain. Trying to prevent myself from sneeze. The manifestation of the planet's flavors. the flavors. But yes, thank you again, Needles, for the $7. Thank you guys for the 2 resubs. Thank you for being awesome. You got some flower ankle bracelets on them Chobacobis? Oh, you know it. They looking stylish. That's my life goal, is to make sure the Chocobo remains stylish. I think we can cross the water with the Chobacobi, and I think like there's also Jules' request. There's also we need to recover those refurbishment materials and all that crap. Vagrant, what's up? What did you? Let's turn on the AC really quick. Hang on a second. Dude, it's so weird. It was like 50 this morning, and when I took Erica's stepdad to the doctor, this lady was like, I just hate that it's just so cold outside. I just hate that it's so cold. I'm like, bitch, you just fucking wait. Just wait. You'll get your ass blasting heat here in like 2 weeks. Okay? Just enjoy the cool still in April, because that's pretty rare. I was like, you will get your heat. You'll get your fucking nightmare. I promise. I promise. You will get your nightmare. Also realizing I'm far enough ahead that I'm going to be able to watch when I'm home. Heck yeah. That is true. You will be able to. I took several weeks off of this because we had so many folks who were like, can't watch because Spielers. So I was like, we'll see if this works. It may not work. We'll see. It may just not be a thing that we're gonna stream. It just depends. There's the boy. What's he doing? There is thine boy. It's gonna snow here on Wednesday. What is it like to live in not hell? Just give me the quick and dirty on what it's like to live in a place that's not the worst. What is it like? Anyone in like Arizona or some shit like that's not allowed to comment because you still live in hell. Don't pretend like you don't. Don't pretend like you don't. Floridians also don't pretend like you don't. People in Georgia, don't lie to me. All these horrible sweaty places. Don't lie to me. I know you're about to. Don't do it. Pretty nice, but it's expensive. But on the other hand, I don't really feel the siren song of spending money on bullshit anymore. That is good. That is good. What the hell am I doing? Man, picking this game back up after like even just a couple weeks is a lot. I suppose we could easily just go and do like the... We could go and do like the side quest stuff. Or we could just go to Mount Coral and just do that. You get to go to the Dawn Trail Media Tour? Nice. Nice. Please don't zap Talon me. All right, so they're just straight up just use your abilities to do whatever. But I don't remember if we actually have a Fuego on them. We don't, as a matter of fact. We do have Arrow though, which is good, so that should work.
Storm's coming. It's on now.
All right, good. I'm just making sure it was actually enough to do literally anything. Look at what's Barrett doing back there? He's hanging out.
Just in case.
He's just hanging out.
Was never in
doing his burrito thing, and there he is, right up on my butt. Barrett's one of the only ones from that image that I don't use the name of. I don't call him Bert. I just call him Burrito because that's what I've called him for a while now. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go into Mount Coral, I guess, because I feel like I don't know. I feel like last time we did a lot of running around over there anyway. Should probably just move ahead a little bit.
So we've got to walk?
You'll be fine. Fresh air, nice view.
The view ain't all that. Not unless you enjoy staring at ruined reactors.
Right. You grew up around here, didn't you?
Let's get a move on.
That nice like fat like sting that they did, like that nice like cool little chord sting there whenever you said a reactor was really cool.
Right?
So
That means wherever we find Mako, we'll find materia too. All right, timeout's over, team. Let's go.
You know, Yuffie, when you're part of a team, you can't just do whatever you feel like.
What? So does that mean I gotta run everything by you first?
Yep.
Oh, this is being like weird. Oh, that's what I forgot to do.
permission to sing.
Forgot to actually
sir?
switch this over to like the actual HDMI input because I get a little bit of a
Permission to
jitter
scratch my
whenever
back,
I
sir. Permission to
whenever I
blow
play it
my
on like the
hole, sir.
extension capture, so it's not bad.
Didn't get
But-
permission to yawn yet. Well, do I get permission or not?
This is a jamming version of this too.
That's an abuse of power. Tyrant! Tyrant! Tifa, tell me your
It's
secret.
fucking happening.
How'd you put up with this jerk face?
His good qualities outweigh the bad.
Yeah, by how much? Like,
Can you leave her?
good guys
Look, we
do
tried like
being
5 times to
jerk
leave Yuffie
face?
behind, and the game kept shoving her into our face. So I was like, well,
65-45 split?
I guess this is just where we're at because they just kept just shoving her in our face. They're like, here you go. Here you go. This is what you wanted. I'm like, well, she's all right. I don't particularly hate any of the Final Fantasy VII characters, so like, yeah, it's not that bad. But my God, there are some times where I'm just like, girl, why it gotta be like it gotta do? You know what I'm saying? What? Why it gotta be like it gotta do? Ja feel. I did a post to the Bitter Bits group on Steam because like I hadn't done it forever, and I saw it and I was like, oh man, I remember this. I don't even know if the Bang Steam group is still a command. Because there was really no point to it once Discord became a thing.
But if we stop now, the material... I mean, the mystery men might slip away. Hey, I know what to do. I'll go on ahead and scout the area for us.
Yes,
You guys
thank
can
you.
catch up later.
Yes,
Well,
all
see ya.
right. Freedom for a little bit.
Catch up later, my
It's still there. Look at that. I think the best thing about Yuffie in this game so
think I
far
better
is
go keep
Cloud's
an
just
eye on her.
deadpan ass fucking
It's
just
not
non-acceptance of
himself
her
right
bullshit.
now, you know?
I know.
Like,
Take your time.
I don't think I've ever
okay?
quite seen in a
No
video
need to
game
rush.
somebody just be like, silence winch.
Will do.
I do not wish to be horny anymore. I mean, but man, it's so fucking funny. About to die every time they hit that shit. It's so fucking good. Like, this is like super cute, blah, blah, blah. He's just like, okay. And just walks off. I'm like, fuck yes. Fuck yes. Just hit him with the, all right. Sure, whatever. Hit him with the low texture rock while you're over there, too. You think it's Spring Boob and Squidward? I don't know if it's Spring Boob and Squidward. Spring Boob and Squidward. Squidward's like defeated working man who has just had enough, and SpongeBob's like overly optimistic. I just got my first job and I'm pumped because the system hasn't ruined me yet. But it will. Those Mega Potions looking cheap. Nothing else looking good at all. It wasn't that like yeah, weren't we gonna do like a few more side quests mainly for the well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter now. We were gonna do a few more side quests out there because we were gonna get like there's a couple materia from like Chadwick that I think we wanted to get, and I don't remember what they were though, so I guess it doesn't matter. Look at that squunchel. Damn, girl.
Too bad.
All right, we got let's see, immunities. We got fucking weakness. Exploiting the elemental weakness of pressure guarding against their melee attacks will also pressure, though only for a short time. Oh, so you get like mini pressures. What if that means you could like you can just like if you're just like in Punisher,
No holding back.
you could just like, you know, I don't know. Oh, he angy. That's what he is. He's angy. Holy shit. Fuck, I just kill him. Like, just kill him, dude. What am I doing?
Go on!
They get angy. We just end it.
No wonder.
Done on the angy. It's very Beat Sabery. You know, I never did set up my VR shit. Well, it's okay. She'll be back in a minute. Never did set up my VR shit in here, which like that was like half the reason I kept most of this room like open was for VR stuff. I also think I'm finally gonna sell one of the I think I'm gonna sell one of the CRTs. Probably the 20-inch. Because they're like pretty sought after still, and like I don't get to use it nearly as much. And I have the smaller one, and I prefer the smaller one because it has a slightly better picture to it. Whenever I want that nostalgia bump, and it's a little bit smaller, which is also good because I would actually like to put a couch in here and do like some couch streams sometimes. I think that would be really
No time to
fun.
celebrate.
That'd be nice. Put like a little couch thing in here. Maybe mount like a decent TV, and then that way we can like do some couch games sometimes instead of having to sit in the pawn tutor chair. I think that would be pretty fun. Anytime we do like controller-y games, we could do like the couch thing. That might be fun. Yeah, we could do it with Erica too. That'd be really, yeah. Dude, it always poops my biscuit whenever like a soundtrack doesn't make it like directly to like Spooty Foo. I don't even know if the Turnip Boy Robs a Bank OST is on Spoofy yet. I wish it was, but I don't think it is. This one will eventually make it to Steamy services. I need to also message Team Cherry again. I haven't heard back from them yet. I always worry that they're dead. But they're very busy for multiple reasons, but I'm not going to share what the other reasons are, because I don't even know if that's like public shit. I don't want to yuck their yum, if you know what I'm saying. Do not want to yuck the yum. Are we yucking yum? Oh yeah, we yucking yums right now. Don't yuck my fucking yum. Don't do it. Vasistas. It's an angry little square man. You spotted a chalk drawing Yuffie left for you. Yuffie, your chalk drawings suck. I'm not gonna follow your chalk drawing either because I don't trust you. Cause you sketchy as fuck. Thanks to the Yakuza 0 soundtrack, I bought my family. Was convinced I was a diehard techno fan for like 5 years. But are you a diehard techno fan for years?
Just in case.
That's my question.
So long.
Oh, I forgot we have disorder, right?
Let's do this. That'll be a piece.
For that quick swap.
It's over. That all done.
You can come over with the $2, keeping this little show in business. Like put us up to $9 for the night. I do appreciate. Remember, it's a little hard to do links doing it like this, so might have to do them like kind of all at once if we get multiple. Don't yuck my yum is still probably one of the most upsetting sentences in the human language. It is probably up there, yeah. It's probably I would say don't yuck my yum's definitely up there with why is this wet. I'm like listening to normal people music for and 24 hours Cinderella pops up. What does that even mean? What are those words? What does that mean? The Norman music. Fucking use normal as an insult and then realize that like what you're actually saying. They'd be like, wow, that's mean. It's like, no. What I'm trying to say is that you're free of the bullshit. Be free. I just want one of these to be like yuck their yum for fucking 20 seconds and they'll definitely die. Oh, right, from Yakuza. Okay. I get what you're saying. You're talking about the whiplash of listening to that and then going to 24 Hour Cinderella. Why can't I just use that tree as a weapon is the real question, right? That's the real question on everybody's mind. Say you see a tree and you're like, why can't I just do tree branch smackdown? What the fuck is tree branch smackdown from? That's Darkest Dungeon?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, that was one of the because that was one of the one of the big dudes. Forget their names. They would use tree branch smackdown, and that was like one of the biggest fucking melee hits in the game. I knew way too much about that game. I would say Darkest Dungeon was like the last game like that wasn't like a mimosa that I like actually really sat down and learned like a lot of the systems for because I just genuinely loved it. Hollow Knight was that way too. I still hold very close to my heart that I was like one of the first like 10 to 15 people to actually 100% that game. No one will ever know. because it doesn't fucking matter. But, you know, I'm still proud of that. There's timestamps on those motherfucking VoDs. So, like, that's there. I can post that and be like, fucking fun fact. I actually have the screenshot of these statistics that show that I was like, I think it was like the 8th or 9th person to 100% it. I was pretty proud of that, man.
Here we go.
That was back when I was a real gamer.
You're mine.
Who was it that asked for fucking text-to-speech to come back the other day? That was pretty funny. I was like, I can't believe anyone's actually asking for that. Also, is this way too loud in combat? Because, like,
Let's go.
if so, I gotta figure out something. Because, like, I do feel like the sound effects are pretty pumping. Honestly, most of it's pretty pumping right now. I don't want it too quiet. I want speech volume cranked. Effects down. Jams up. I'm gonna need more developers to put their games at like 50% just at the start. It'll never happen though. There's a few indie devs that have started doing that. They just put like a little message that's like the game is by default at this volume or whatever. You can free to turn it up or turn it down. Ah! We got all new emotes since the last time we played, which is kind of insane when you think about it. Which, by the way, the amount of positivity towards the new emotes is fantastic. I'm gonna let you guys know that I'll let you know a little behind the scenes on this. I was mortified. Putting up some of these, I was like, oh my god, dude. I was like, I'm gonna destroy the channel with this. But the response to it has been fantastic. And the only real thing I've seen about the old ones was just people asking if there was an option that we could maybe get them on Discord. Which the option is... What was that? Because the option was, yes. We can totally do that. That's easy. I saw something about somebody putting it behind like a paywall thing. And I'm like, no. I was like, no. No, the real emotes are behind a paywall because they kind of have to be. If I could just make all the emotes free, I fucking would. Like, I've always wanted to be like as close to like fully viewer funded as possible, and like I don't know, like I'd never. I'd much rather somebody walk in here and drop $100 because they like the show rather than like to get some arbitrary whatever. But since we do have things like subscriptions, I want to make sure that people are at least getting something good for their money. Nom saying. You miss bitter pasta? I've been thinking about bitter pasta. Because bitter pasta unfortunately didn't get used a lot, but when it did, bitter pasta was so specific though, but when we needed it, it was good to have it. But here's the deal. In my opinion, there's been several that I was worried that wouldn't read correctly in cat form. Ungo was one. That was put to rest because D just nailed it. The other was Shook. Nailed it. There's a couple that I wasn't sure how they would work. And I'm happy to say that, like,
I got your number.
The only one that I can actually see not working at all, and it's just because of the way cat paws work, is bitter okay. So I actually thought about, like, maybe finding a way, maybe if we could somehow do, like, the pacha, like, fucking, I don't know, like, mix it with, like, bitter pasta and kind of have them be, like, the same. I don't know. I've seen the tester for the new Bitter Hug, and it ain't done yet, but I've seen the tester for it, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I might like it more than the original. Well, things like VoDs, and I've said this a couple times. The only reason if I sound like a broken record here is that God, this battle theme, I like it. This is a little much.
That's it.
A little much. It has been. That was actually one of my original ideas for it, but unfortunately, I don't know how well that would actually read or work.
That's no time to waste.
As far as the twisty fin and tail kale and fin combo tail. Yeah, but I thought about like doing like a weird fusion of like bitter pasta and bitter okay. That would work out pretty well. That could be done like catified. Or we could just throw everything to the fucking wind and just give them a grippy hand, which would just be gross. which would just be gross.
Get ready. Focus.
Yeah, I've got to get out of the way of Zap Talon. That shit is so fucking annoying. Either that or just become immune to the electric, because man, that shit just sucks.
Brace yourself.
You might hear Bella yodeling a little bit. She's pissed because Erica just randomly left.
No wonder.
She has to go redress her stepdad's bandage because the home health nurse did. So he has like really thin skin, and he's also on 2 blood thinners because of his heart stuff. So like the man will bump into a door frame and just start like bleeding profusely. And the home health nurse who came to do the bandage did it so loose that when he woke up there was blood all over the bed sheets just from his arm. So Erica had to go over and do the bandage because, yeah. So she had to go do it like right. What the hell happened to that? The doctor was fucking furious. He was like, who the hell was the home health nurse that did that? Like, that's should never happen. Look, if we gotta fresh paint the emote and keep it as is, I'm totally okay with that. Oh, yeah. So I mean, like some of them we may end up keeping like Nick Face. I don't know. I'm still not 100% on that. But like things like Bitter Gun and Bitter Scree and stuff like that, they're not changing. So don't worry if you like love Bitter Gun and Bitter Scree. They might get like a fresh coat of paint so they look a little bit more in line with like the modern color palette and stuff like that. But or they might get slightly animated.
You still holding up okay?
Like I would love for now that we have more
really
animated
great,
emote
actually.
slots.
Could
I
do
would
this
love for
all
Gun
day.
just to have like the gun
It's
just
like-
blasting.
it's like
Like that'd be
someone's
so
pulling
good.
me
You become one with the mountain.
Say what?
I'm sorry, did Rad Dog just say become one with the mountain?
I did? Hey! Thanks for having me!
What the hell are you doing, Red?
Relax.
What the hell are you doing, Rad?
If she passes out, I'll carry her.
Oh my god. Fucking I love Rat Dog. He's like just
Kinda in a rush, so...
you might hear that. She is so pissed that Erica left because it's not in the right times that Erica should be leaving. So she is upsetting. Wait, I'm right here. I know I'm not good enough. I'm sorry.
All done.
Dogs that bond with their owners. I've known Bella for like 7.5, 8 years, and she does love me. She will come running up to me and everything like that. But my God, if Erica's in the room, I may as well just be dead. I may as well just be dead. Yeah, because Erica's going to rewrap a bandage, so she went over there really quick. She's like, I gotta go play nurse. I was like, all right. Needles is $7. Says, oh, side note, Daryl should have moved to the office or had a role a lot earlier. I never really understood the hate for Toby. He was meek and ineffectual. Aaron was a good late addition. Lastly, Ryan and Kelly leaving was good. They didn't add much. Yeah, there was a point where Ryan and Kelly didn't add much, and I think it was fine that they left. Daryl is fucking hilarious. However, he can also be like kind of a fucking asshole sometimes. Like, it cracks me up because like, you know, he bitches about shit sometimes, and I'm like, bro, weren't you trying to like get people like fucked over because you were being like fucking Mr. McJokey and like leading people on and shit? But I love Daryl for the most part though. But like, that's the thing I actually like about that show is none of the characters are perfect. I think when they start to try to make some of them perfect is when it's really fucking frustrating. Like the Jim and Pam thing, when they get a little too perfect, I'm just like, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
So long.
But,
Let's be serious.
yeah, no, Daryl's fucking great. Toby's, that's kind of the joke, I think, with Toby, is that he is, like, mostly just a chill dude who's kind of weird. But Michael just fucking hates him. Like, I think that's kind of like the running gag. And, like, my favorite thing about it is, like, that shows like irreverent quality about certain things. Like it just doesn't fucking care, because you'd think by the end of it, like they're gonna be like, oh, we'll have Michael and Toby be friends. Nope. Nope. Michael hates him to the very end, and like he still hates him just irrationally. Yeah, I love the gag that he's like actually the fucking the Scranton Strangler. I think that shit's so fucking funny. It's absolutely hilarious. It's so dumb, but like. It's just one of those like silly, stupid theories. It's really funny. Fucking him being the Scranton Strangler. I am. Yeah, I'm the backup parent. I am. Boy, Mount Carl sure is a pretty long mount, I tell you what.
I tell ya, hikers these days ain't got no manners. Well, I'll be. Finally, folks who've got some.
Finally,
manners.
folks with some good fucking taste in music.
Tons of folks hiking up the mountain today, and not a one of them so much as nodded my way.
It's because we're jamming to this music.
Going out to a few sick-looking fellas all in black, and where do they get silence? Hikers these days never learn to greet each other or something.
Hey, imagine being the man who's sitting on a rock with a fucking Kangol hat on, right? With a gun. And he's just like, okay. He's just like, I wonder why nobody's talking to me. But like, okay, first off, you're wearing a Kangol hat. Second, like, come on, dude. Oh no, it's Bagnandrana! My arch nemesis, Bagnandrana. He's so frightening.
Too bad.
Weak to ice. Impervious physical attack from the butt. Inflicting enough damage during subdue will pressure them. Okay, so they are weak from the butt. Luckily for us, or not weak, reduced damage from the butt. Should probably just ATB boost and then...
Just in case.
I wonder how much damage Snow Flurry does. When Erica gets home, she should get on Fortnite! Oh my god, the curse is spreading! I love that y'all are having fun doing stuff, though. That's great. Oh, wait, it said damage taken during subdue. Okay, here we go. Well, Aerith's dead. Targeting, please. That touched me. That touched me.
Let's do this.
I probably should have, blocked that. Bella! Come on now! Oh my god.
Feeling good.
This creature. Old dog with separation anxiety is always a treat.
It's on now. You're done.
Oh, I guess you can just take him to take it. Also, the audio in this part is like, come on, stop. You're okay. I'm right here. Hello. How you doing? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I like it. Okay. Oh. I just set her in the dune for right now. She just does that sometimes where she's just like, I go in here. What can I say? I like to shoot gamers. Oh. Yeah, like this track, it's ripping. It's kind of fucking annoying.
Still up for it?
Oh my god, I'm getting dude.
Awesome filter. Let go.
I got no AP. What the fuck, man? Thank you. You got it. You got it, Rad Dog. We love you.
All the time.
What do you mean taking a little break? You were fucking dead. What are you talking about? Taking a little break. You were dead. No, the music is good. It is just... It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know when the next rest point is, so I'm just kind of doing. I finally got rid of the big super heavy TV that's been sitting in my room for a while. The lady that took it sent me a message and told me it works great, thank you, and I gave it to her for free. Nice. That's awesome. The TV I'm gonna be getting rid of, I am not giving away for free because this thing's worth like $1,100. I am not gonna sell it for $1,100 because I'm not one of those people. I would rather just sell it for probably a little over what I paid for it.
Sure you want to fight?
That would like whatever hobbyist or whatever gets it to enjoy it.
Get ready. It's over. Brace yourself.
Tis over.
And we're safe.
I love the enemies. They're like, you can pressure it or you can just kill it. $400 cost the brain scan. That is kind of sad, actually. I mean, I got my that TV's like $1,100 to $1,200 most of the time before shipping. So I'm also gonna have to sell it locally. Anybody in the southeast that wants to buy a 20-inch fucking Sony 20M2 20M2MU PVM? They're amazing. It actually is amazing. I fucking love that TV. I just don't need that one and the small one.
Let's get this over.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Have we scanned them? Yes, we have. They're heat seekers. All right, got it.
One more shot.
God, oh my God, this fucking the Mount Coral battle theme. It's good, man, but it got its stop. How far into 7 is this? I've not really been that deep in the remake, like not at all. It's like 40% of the way through the game, maybe. I just stopped playing for a couple weeks just because it was just I just want to give it some time because we were kind of in the can't watch because spoiler zone and all that stuff. That may not have mattered that much. We'll see. May not have mattered. Maybe about the same or worse. Yeah, Kenshi. We haven't even gotten to do RimWorld really. They've done a few patches to it already. I think there was or they're working on a couple patches for it, I think. Apparently the anomaly stuff was maybe happening like a little bit, like too much. So apparently that was not intended. The Brittle Gang has been very fun. I have enjoyed that greatly. I do feel like maybe the attention span on the Brittle Gang might be waning a little bit. I've noticed though that Kenshi gets to be like a lot as it goes on, especially as your team gets bigger and bigger and bigger, I think. Which is tricky to continue to stay on top of everything, you know?
Come on, out you go.
Team, out you go. Fucking kick him out. All right. Jeez. Poor boys. The boys.
Again? Well, look who it is.
Do we have to punch again?
You here to pick a fight?
What? Oh, no. Just dropping off some unruly passengers. They were fine when we left Junon, and then they weren't. So, here we are. Don't know why. One minute they were okay, and the next...
They sweating.
Whatever. This is way above my pay grade.
So, that's it.
Oh, her haircut's slapping, dude. That's that early
Well.
2000s special.
Since you're here,
Oh my God.
We'd love to stay and chat, but Rude and I are
Since you're
busy
here,
people.
here's a gigantic, stupid fucking
she'll be
robot.
more than happy to keep you company, though.
Here's a gigantic, stupid robot with flamethrowers.
Now play nice, shitbirds.
Hey, call my ass shitbird and leave. Now that's something to do.
Let's be smart.
Yeah, let's be smart. And by be smart, we're gonna scan immediately.
Allow
All right, what you want, Valkyrie? You're weak to lightning and wind. Inflicting enough damage by exploiting its elemental weakness with pressure. While it is using cooling protocol, it will become easier to pressure. Fuck that, we're just gonna go ahead and start hitting her. Oh. It's probably like, oh! The flame jet!
Here it comes.
I was gonna try to just utilize, like, you know, big donkey damages to push, but probably not gonna be a thing. I do know, however, that I can cast me some thunder. Well, I can also cast me some dead, I guess, too, which is pretty fun. I also don't know if I really prepped, like, Aerith's bullshit for, like,
Let's go to work.
we fucking cooling program, but we gotta get Squunchel back up anyway. So I can't remember if I even ever gave. We never did. I think I'm just gonna have to Phoenix down him. I thought we had, but I guess not. I think Cled has already used Yeah, I think they've already used ATB boost. I don't know. Yeah, they can't use it again.
Not looking good.
Oh! You have to block that too. Oh my god! Definitely also need to block that.
Seriously?
As a matter of fact, this is just a quick retry. I've already bunkled this. Machine Wing to Skybolt. What? It's crazy. Shit's out of control. All right. Yeah, definitely need to block the VAT. Can't block Fire Wheel though, so that's just where my life's at.
Just in case. Get ready.
Weirdly didn't do as well as I thought it would. And if it's Flame Jet or Fire Wheel or anything like that, we'll just get out of there. Thank you so much for continuing to do whatever it is you're doing. Thank you for doing that. Also, here's a Sonic Boom for you.
Go for it, guys.
I burned both of my fucking things. Like, come on, what an idiot. What a dumbass.
Here we go.
Got it. Actually, so Sonic Boom doesn't even do that anyway. I'm going crazy. I just want to do this so I can double tap some thunders.
Buzz off.
Which, unfortunately, we should probably hold that for... yeah, we should probably hold that for, like...
Come on.
For, like, cooling protocol.
All right.
Stop using Flame Jet. I hate you so
Let's
much.
finish this.
Okay, there we go. Oh my god, Clud, you were just sitting in the poop. That was my fault. I should have moved you.
This one's for
I
you.
probably won't be able to build enough ATV to do anything during it. I couldn't. Holy shit, that's perfect. Okay, let's get Clud back up.
Okay, up and at him. I'm trying, but
I'm dead. How the fuck Clud get to sleep too?
You're up.
Fuck everybody asleep. Except for Red Dog! He's out of control. Does Red Dog even have like Red Dog got that vengeance, so he can just get mad. Get mad and just Siphon Fang. Feeling good. Feeling good, feeling rad. Wow, come on, Clud. What were you doing just standing there? You looking like you're being controlled by me.
Shake it off. Now, take over.
you can do it.
All the time.
Can we ATB boost again? No.
Shit.
Naif. I'm gonna wait on the limit here because I feel like I should be able to stagger here, and then I can do. I don't want to do Firework Blade. Let me just thunder his ass because that should stagger. Then we should be able to go straight into limit, cross slash it.
You're done.
Which is a pretty chonk damage. Then I can get a disorder in there. Nice. Oh no. Oh god. Ew, I don't like that it just became erect. That's disgusting.
Not for long, it isn't.
Might be a good idea to actually do this.
Try using it.
Nice. Oh, because it actually has like wind magic. Sick. That was good. I didn't know that.
Go on.
Did we just straight interrupt that? Eat fucking butt, dude. Devour thine buttocks. I also need a Sonic Boom so I can get the... Oh wait, Sonic Boom's actually decent to like spam because it's going to give us the buff and it hits for about 1,000 too, so... Tis solid. A little double tap, that's pretty good. I can get down with that. Oh, no, you don't. Or yes, you do. Fine then. Fine then, Valkyrie, keep your secret. Just ruin my life.
Get ready.
You know, and here I was thinking I could anti-personnel gas this man. But you know what? Rad Dog don't give a fuck. God, look at that fat vengeance. Vengeance burns. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Go on!
Oh man, Rad Dog's not even gonna get his limit break. It's gonna be dead before then. Well, holy cannoli, would you look at that? Good job, Rad Dog. I'm proud of you. Should probably gotten caught up. I can't remember if they get XP if they're dead.
You're done!
What a team!
Guess the Turks are back on duty, huh?
Yeah, they are there, Turkin.
Wish they'd all go on.
Is that what all the children are
For
doing these
real.
days? Are they're Turkin?
Come on. We need
Is that
to
how
find
it
the
is?
others.
Who out here is Turkin? I'm now imagining somebody twerking, but then they just glued like a fucking turkey to their butt. It's a pretty terrifying thought when you think about it. Or they
The
replaced
next
both of their
order of
butt cheeks
business
with
is the
actual
Magnus
full-blown
Materia Project.
roasted chickens. I mean, roasted turkeys.
As
I guess
you
it could be a
are
roasted
aware,
chicken and you can just call it
simultaneous
turkey. Nobody would
energy
care.
Spikes were detected in Mako reactors across the world. After analyzing the data from each site, we found the spikes stemmed from the arrival of visitors, unfathomably large life forms.
Oh, is that a weapon?
Based on available information, it would seem so.
It's like
supposedly
yummy.
appear when the planet is in danger.
And each one
Oh.
carries an enormous orb of materia. More specifically, an orb from which they themselves were born. They are living enigmas, organisms dying to be understood. And finally, my dream of capturing
Hojo,
one
if you
is
could just be
within
dead,
reach.
that would be really good. Thank you, Needles, for the $7, by the way.
Oh, what I
But that's
wouldn't
nobody's
give to
business
peel
but the
one's
Turks.
flesh back, pull it apart, and see what makes it tick. What?
Your wish, Professor, will soon be granted. We'll all get
Yeah, I'd be like,
once
dude,
that
Hojo literally probably shits himself constantly. People are probably begging him to get out of
This is
there.
ridiculous.
They're just
Why
like,
waste time
please.
monster hunting when we're on the brink of creating the materia ourselves.
I'm aware of your efforts, but it would behoove us to obtain naturally occurring specimens as well.
Well, they would look good.
Rufus out here just telling all these jackasses. He hitting them with the word behoove. And frankly, they
Put them
deserve
in
the word
bathroom
behoove.
For all I care. Just leave me the carcasses. Those I'll take.
Mr. President, please. What is this really about?
Wutai is after them.
Ah, shit. I feel like they're focusing a little bit more on the whole, like, Wutai Shinra conflict thing.
Heidegger, I'll need troops.
Here where the planet's in danger. We should kill them and eat them. If that ain't the most human shit I've ever heard in my life.
Mr. President,
Yes.
there's a question I never had the chance to ask your father. Perhaps you could speak on his behalf.
Reeve legit
We
sounds like
used
a
Avalanche's activities as a
speech
cover
to text or
sabotage
text to
our
speech
own
thing.
reactors and destroy Sector 7. Your father assured us
Your
these
father
acts
assured
were
us these acts were in service to the Neo Midgar project.
However, the fact remains that we have yet to locate the promised land of legend, or even confirm if it actually exists.
He legit does sound like a text to speech
Great though
thing,
he was,
but he
my
didn't
father
sound like
was
that
older.
before, really.
and in his dotage, he became rash. But while we're on
He never
the
wanted to be
subject,
rash. You're gonna have to get that
there's
looked at.
something I've been meaning to ask all of you regarding those decisions. Why is it that none of you even tried to stop him?
Can we talk about the fact that Rufus, okay, Rufus has like 90 belts, right? He's got trip pants hanging off of his shit, which is fine. He's just living that fucking late 90s, 2000s life. What really blows me away, though, is this man has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 buttons on that
My father
jacket.
built his empire with your loyal
And he chose 3.
And I demand the same. I expect you
10 available.
to prove
He
that you
chose
are devoted
3.
not only to the company, but to me.
He's like male Lulu. You mean Mulu? Four button cost you extra. How much extra we talking? That's so much extra. Too many extra. Ah, yes. It's time to be confused for everybody. You've heard of the Landlord's special. Now how you feel about the Midgar special?
Yeah? Let me in.
A mattress on 2 pallets. All it needs is some mites just eating your ass. You know, I was gonna take a look at what product we had on the shelf over here, like I like to do for Spooky Month, but unfortunately that is so goddamn blurry. I have no idea what it is. I can't even make a joke about it because it's just blurry. Wait, does that mean that's fucking Bigfoot?
Elmira?
Zach, right?
Hey, Elmira, that's that dude. That's that girl from Tiny Toons.
Where is she?
Upstairs.
Was Elmira one of the? She was one of the characters from Tiny Toons that would like that had like no analog for like the older version of them. Because like of course like all the Tiny Toons characters, there was like Plucky Duck, which was like Daffy's nephew, I guess, or some shit. Bugs and Scruggs or whatever their names were like Bunchito, whatever.
I'm going to
I don't remember the fucking names.
Now slow down.
Oh, was she Elmer Fudd's kid?
Shinra's got it staked
Oh
out.
shit.
Not anymore.
That's actually really funny.
They have bigger
I
things to worry
didn't remember
about.
that's pretty funny that she's like reverse Elmer Fudd. That's
And I
really
can't
funny.
leave her with you.
That makes complete sense though.
Of course you can. Just look at Cloud. I've been taking care of...
No, you haven't. Look at the state you've left her in. You didn't even wipe her face, for goodness sake.
Ma'am, I'm sleeping on a mattress on 2 pallets with no sheets. What am I
And
wiping
that had
over
me
here?
worried. And now that I'm here,
What do you want me to do? Use my dirty skin gloves to wipe
I
the
was right
face?
to be concerned.
All right, by a show of waves, who's confused? It's okay if you are.
I brought a wheelchair for Aerith. But if Cloud's coming too, you'll just have to carry
You
him.
just have to fucking carry.
Think you can handle that?
Yeah, I can do that much. That's Aerith's,
Drugs.
Yes, I know.
It's her everlasting jawbreaker. I've coveted this for you. I wonder what the center tastes like as the woman sits there for the next 5.5 hours and proceeds to lick it.
Aerith! She okay? You're okay. Right, Aerith?
I'm sorry, Oates. She's got a case of dead. What does that mean? What does that fucking mean? Okay, so functionally, from like a from an outfit perspective, what does the child's shawl scarf thing do? Because I don't think it's that cold. So
hey,
is he just self-conscious about his neck?
Yes.
What happened to this place?
The world's ending. At least, that's what everyone's saying.
What if she just dead ass fucking looked at him and was like, "You ever heard of the Langoliers?" I'd be like, "Fuck, fuck, don't do this, don't do this."
Aerith.
Hey, which way do you think Midgar is?
It would be east of here.
How the fuck you know Rad Dog? Oh yeah, you have nose.
That way.
I like Rad Dog Compass where he just spins.
I wonder how my mom's doing back there.
She seemed fine when I saw her.
Maybe a little worried.
What? I almost expected Cloud to be like, she might be dead. She might be
Talk
dead.
to her as soon as you
So
get
I'm
home.
just letting you know she might be dead.
She'll understand.
Really looking forward to that conversation.
Yeah. All right. Let's pull the switch and go inside to the summit. Unlock the gate. One of these days we're gonna catch back up to Oofy and Bert. Like Chunky Kong. She's dead. Also, Jay, what's up? How do?
Over here!
Over here. Oh, Jay is an artiste. Hang on a second. You might appreciate this. I fucking found the original Rad Dog image. It took like 90 years to fucking find it, but I found it because it was on my computer because I knew it would be lost to time. And there he is in all of his glory.
Sorry,
Rad
we're
Dog.
late.
He's beautiful.
You okay? Yep. Really worked up a sweat.
I need that on a shortcut so I can be like, Rad Dog on screen, Rad Dog on screen.
All clear. No
He's
nasty
in.
surprises and no materia.
We managed to catch her before she could get as far as the reactor.
Which is the whole reason we're here.
We catch
So hurry
we
up.
catch it her
Or those
and we
hood
beat
guys will
her
beat
with
us to
machine
it.
gun hand because she is driving us insane, and all she wants to do is thieve, and I just can't deal with it. We had to bash with machine gun hand and say, please stop. All right, I just wanted to go back for a second, jeez. Look at these rocks full of gold dust and lead titanium. Oh, hell yeah.
That's it.
The Corel reactor.
All right, it is Corel, not Coral. Oops. That's okay. We're gonna live in our minds and pretend it's Coral.
Hey, so what's the deal with all
It's named
these
after
creepy
Corel
guys
Pad,
anyway?
Word Pad, or whatever the fuck it was called. Corel
They're Shinra's
Office
victims.
Suite. God, kill me. Those pieces of shit.
Well, they're in good
Back in the day where there were
company,
actually
other than that.
multiple document composition software.
How you figure?
When Shinra invaded Wutai, it was pretty bad.
I guess we still do. We have
They leveled towns.
open source, Google, and fucking Microsoft. There you
And when
go.
the dust settled, they forced some BS truce on us.
I thought both sides wanted a ceasefire.
The old geezers at the top did, yeah. But the rest of us were pissed. They'd been
That's just
running
fucking
Wutai into the
upset.
ground for years. It was the last straw. We were done. Everyone was ready to kick those old farts to the curb. And that's when Colonel Lodbrok's team showed up. 3 ex-soldiers
Oh, I've been trying
ready
to kick some
join the
fart.
cause.
Who'd you say?
Lodbrok. His squad saved Wutai from those senile old fossils, paved the way forward. They didn't do it alone, though. While the Colonel's crew was rallying the people, their friend Viceroy Saruf agreed to help. Then, bam! Revolution! And that is how the interim government was born.
Revolution, huh? Y'all did good.
Terrorism?
But
Good!
Why the interim?
Because once this war with Shinra's behind us, the whole country.
Fucking Bear, it's like, how many buildings did you blow up that had innocent people in them?
Which is why we're
I love
doing
terrorism.
everything we can to make sure the interim ends in independence. Pretty cool, right?
We're gonna terrorize like nobody's business.
Just gonna stand there? Let's get going.
Let's go, guys. We got subway tunnels to bomb. Woo! Hot damn! Oh god, that girder heavy. As is to be expected. All right, Road Man, y'all always on some shit. Y'all always grunting and groaning, getting turned into fucking squidge monsters and shit. I'm so sorry. Your life is terrible, though. It is pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Hey, come look at this.
Oh.
that stuff down there is Mako,
Yeah. Jump in it.
Yep.
then
Fucking
it's
yeah.
gotta be hiding some ginormous
Hey, press.
materia. Woohoo! Oh, I'm gonna be so
Woohoo! She just jumps in. It's like, oh my god, she's fucking dead. Oh gosh, she's turbo dead. That's you if you jump in there. Do you think you attack the weak point for massive damage? Like that one crab monster in ancient Japan?
Tutelary creatures, said only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
Is that the thing they called the weapon? Never mind. Rat Dog
Did you see what was inside it?
Oh wait, never mind. Rat Dog got us covered.
Freaking materia ever! Just gotta figure out how to catch that overgrown fish.
That guardian of the planet?
Whatever. I'm not about to let a materia
Rat
that
Dog is
beautiful
like,
get
what are you
away.
fucking
Just so
talking
we're clear,
about?
It's mine.
Why are all of you like this?
Cool. You fish.
Huh?
We'll keep moving.
Hey, not cool.
Could you imagine this dumbass out here with a fishing rod trying to fish that thing up and then she just dies?
I'll be back for you soon.
It bites the hook. Somehow, that ends up in her just dying. That's it.
A guardian beast like that wouldn't show up unless Shinra had really pushed the planet to the edge.
Oh, don't worry. They're doing it.
Meaning, Avalanche was right about the threat they posed all along.
Why is that, Fres? Is it her ridiculous armband?
But don't forget,
Her weird arm guard
Shinra's
thing?
not the only problem.
Right.
Makes it look like her fucking arm's a millipede.
He is, and talking won't stop him.
All right, Aerith. That's bussin'. Let's do this. That's bussin' on God for real. Oh boy, it's dark in here, baby, it's so dark in here. Hit that elevator button for real. I feel like there's something we're missing out on here. Like there's like some shit I haven't been putting points into or something, and I don't really know what it is. The stagger thing on this, I don't know why the hell I have that socketed. That is just disgusting. But then again, I guess like that's probably the best that we have. Unless we had to go for magic attack. Oh god, why am I yawning, man? Ugh.
Welcome to Bitterbits.
Oh, these are all the other ones, right? I forgot that they had like the increased like yeah. I mean, not that I'm gonna be using any of those because the Rune Blade's like I think still the best overall. It's got 88 magic on it, which is pretty substantial, but it's got 88 magic, and really the other two don't do a much better job of doing anything else. So fuck it, we're just screw it. Screw it. Agana for the 42 months says another month locked in. Goat emoji, Bitter Dab X, Bitter Kiss. Oh, there's Goat emoji. Okay, I see him. And then a bunch of pops. Thank you, Anganas, for the tier 2 for 42 months. She looks like someone stretched out a toddler. Yeah, she does. Now, you're right. I mean, personality-wise, she's kind of like a toddler too, right? Like, she just find blocky walkies or Lego on ground or some shit, and like that's all she just keeps talking about it. Welcome back, Deceiver. Y'all give some love to Anganas for the resub. Thank you, everybody, by the way. Thank you for the follow tonight. I don't know who the heck that was. I think that was somebody named Charlotte at the beginning of the stream, who I'm pretty sure was maybe a bot. I don't know these days. Then 3 subs, which is awesome, and $25 in bits, and $25, or I'm sorry, 25 cents. $25 in money, 25 cents in bits. There you go. Yeah, weapon upgrades miss the mark a little bit, in my opinion. They're not like bad or anything. They're just weird. They feel very uninvolved. Outside of like maybe the choice with like whatever. But at least we got weird sphere grid thing. That's cool. I like that. That's P cool. Well, there was that whole night where I sat there for like 10 minutes because I was looking at it and I'm like, did I just like not upgrade my weapons like at all? Is that why I feel like I've been hitting like a wet noodle? That wasn't why. I was just hitting like a wet noodle because some of the stuff was harder than it was supposed to be. God, stop yawning. I'm not even tired. Telling you, dude, I don't get enough oxygen in my brain. Convinced. For real, for real. Oh, yeah. More Gilliam. Get more Gilliam. This is actually like one of the more interesting parts of the original 7 to me.
Dead end?
Something about like crossing this like whole train system thing and like I don't know, like the images of like the pre-rendered backgrounds of this are always burned into my head. Pretty interesting though. Because like you don't spend a lot of time in the coral reactor, like you just kind of go.
You know this area, don't you?
Oh shit.
Control room's up there. At the top of the cliff.
How do we reach it?
Through the mine. Won't be a walk in the
Make
park,
Yuffie
though.
climb it. Are you tripping?
For years.
Come on, man. Come on, dude. What are you doing?
We're working on
Oh god, these teenagers on my farm, they just keep killing themselves. Ah!
Hey. Cloud.
That's actually pretty neat that he was about to do it too.
Come on.
Cloud's like, fuck yes, finally. Now I get to do it as a group. Getting oxygen to the thinking muscle is the purpose of yawning. That's what we said the other day, but like apparently with the jury still out on what the fuck yawning actually is. One of those life's mysteries that we still haven't quite figured out yet.
Perhaps the Mako got to him. Regardless, he's clearly tired.
Cloud could rest here while a couple of us go and lower
shit.
the bridge, yeah?
Works for me.
Yeah,
You'll know we're done. And you, don't move till you're good and ready.
I mean, Zelda, like, look at the state of the world, you know what I'm saying?
Mine and helmets and follow me.
They're like, fuck it on God for real, and they just jump. No! Not UV! No! I thought they were at least gonna let me be like Tito. Fuck. Damn, they make me Yuffie. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. Well, I can at least make Tifa the party lead. No, I can't. I was gonna make her party lead and move some stuff over, but I guess not. Oh god. Okay, well she's got the 4-point shuriken. She's got elemental shuriken mastery. Keep the throwing star aloft for 25 more seconds. She played pretty well in her little mini game, so that's fine at least. Weapon ability damage 5%. Oh, hang on a second. It's the mic's turn to stream. The mic and the chair. All right. So let's see. We got bravery status effect after successfully stealing. Got max HP, weapon ability damage. Let's do fire damage up. Whatever. I actually don't know what all she has on her currently. I also need to fix Bartito's. He's got focus shot on him. We never got an extra gun for him, which is weird. I don't know why that is. Do enhanced over. Okay. Tifa's actually to do correctly. Activates concentration after being revived. We'll do... Probably enhanced techniques is going to be good. And then we need to actually do the materia for these guys. So Yuff is all set up for the most part. She's got, I don't know what else she has. She's got steel, she's got HP up, she's got innervation. Allows you to use physical and magic defense reducing spells. Pairing with warding materia grants resistance, physical and magic reduction. Okay, so it adds deprotect in there. I wonder if you could add that to... I wonder if you could do like a weapon affinity for that, so you can just like... I don't know what to give her. I guess you can give her like... She's also got Assess, thank God. And we gave her what? Fuego magic, I think. So... Who has an extra fire materia? We got the fire and ice materia that Aerith has. Oh, you have a delivery? You got the chunky one? The cheeseburger. There he is. The cheese man. He was asleep. He looks so pissed. He's like, what?
No, he jumped on me.
Oh, he hopped up on you? He's like, bro, I'm fucking tired. He's like, bro, I'm fucking tired. There's HP absorbed. There's another innervation. There's also the time materia, which apparently we unlinked. I don't know how the hell that happened, but okay, I guess. I guess I'll switch her over to lightning because I can give her this 2-star one here. I could also give her the high-powered wrist guards for HP and strength. And then, yeah, so I guess let me change her weapon thing up to, or rather to... Fucking haste! The dog was not that bad. That was not even remotely an issue. It was more funny than anything. What does Savage Dagger have? It's got Blindside, which... What does Blindside do? I like that it doesn't tell you what they do directly, I don't think. Whatever, we'll look at that here in a minute. I don't know what the materia is that's on that, but I have to also change up burritos. I'm okay with most of the stuff they have. I almost want him to have a better bulletproof vest for sure. He's got ice. We can give him a lightning too, just to be leveling it up. Give him a wind. Give him an innervation as well. Do we have an AP up and I wasn't even using it? Wow. Wow. I'm just gonna slap on some things here that like need to be leveled up. So that way we have them, since we'll end up using these guys some. Just to be getting growth. Now, I don't know if we actually have any like good heals, but I'm not super worried about that at the moment. I would actually prefer if the fight did start on Tifa, but I don't remember exactly how to do that. I think it's... There we go. Okay, so I can't make at least start the fight as Tifa. Okay, alright, let's go over here and see what's for sale. What is for sale, good sir? Oh, very good, very good. How's everybody doing? You guys hanging in there? Did I miss anything while I was gone? I did not. I'm on the up and up. Alright, Snow Flurry will be decent. Little unified refocus thing or whatever. Can we afford anything else? Yes. Alright, let me do Bartito's. Martito, I kind of want like more like damage oriented stuff or whatever, because I feel like. Wait, what did that say? Oh, applies the protect status upon entering battle. That's actually really good. It's pretty nice for like the opening like lick to a boss fight or something. I want an energy drink called Elixir. They actually made one. They made one. Shit. When was this? This exists. This actually isn't. That's not a joke. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember who did it, but somebody definitely made one. I think it was like a temporary thing. Actually, no, it wasn't Elixir. It was one called like Mana Potion or something like that. But yeah, there was like basically a like RPG themed energy drink or something like that. Oh, I'm sure it was disappointingly bad. I can't imagine. I can't imagine it was like good. Most of the time, theme stuff like that's not great. All right, so Clud looking dead. It's never good. This guy didn't jump off. I'm a little disappointed. I was kind of hoping that like maybe he would join his friends, but I guess he had a change of heart. Elixir seller, I require your strongest elixirs. Yeah, it would definitely for epic gamers. God, who remembers the Mountain Dew game fuel for Halo 2 and the one for the World of Warcraft ones that were themed? What?
Bring it! Yeah.
What the hell was... You see that shit? They were just like, oh, yeah, you're not gonna get that. Does she have assess? Thank God.
We can do.
All right, so we also got Sandhog Pie.
Bring it!
Oh yeah.
Gotcha! There! It's over!
That shit is still perfect. Shout out to Pingu and Vodland, who just got married today. That's true. Pingu did get married today. We'll have to congratulate him when we see him.
Which way?
Up with that thing. But we're gonna have to power it on first.
Let me pick up the items! Oh my God. I'm just glad that the Carl battle theme has stopped because it was good, but holy shit, it was a lot. I will say Yuffie being able to like hit boxes at a distance, pretty nice. He just hit it.
Gotta use that grappling hook. Shouldn't be a problem for you, right?
Why should I just have her own grappling hook? Why are we gonna get one from the rusty ass dusty table? Dude, I brought my own. Yeah, it's like those people who bring like their own bottle of wine to a restaurant. Man, that shit's tacky. That shit is like apparently like the tackiest thing ever, or it's apparently like a fucking flex or some shit. I don't, dude, rich people do dumb shit. Because I guess it's a flex if you bring like some like extremely expensive bottle of wine that's like beyond what this place could ever have. Again, it all just sounds stupid to me. It all just sounds stupid to me. But like, oh, there go the rich people flexing again. I'm dead. Oh, we're fine. Maybe. Wait. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Oh, we're gonna congratulate Pingy. I figured we could wait till they come in, but in case they catch him in Vodland, yeah, we can congratulate Pingy right now. Congratulations on wedding to you. Congratulations on wedding to you. Congratulations on wedding. Pingu, congratulations on wedding to you. Yes. What if it's just cheap wine? I don't feel like spending more on wine. I don't know. I mean, like, you can do whatever you want to do, I guess.
You're gonna feel this one. Ha! Bingo! Nope.
Oh, reverse Gale fucking dunks.
There. Don't think you'll walk away from this.
None can escape the wrath of the ninja.
Eric is pissed at her mom because her mom only likes one song from the new album. Fuck, that's funny. The elevator's not working.
Gonna need someone to unlock this thing from the control unit upstairs.
I bring my own straw made out of only physical dogga coins because money pee-pee's so big and hard. Oh, I thought you meant like straw as in like some bitter farm straw. Like some yeehaw? Little yeehaw straw? I didn't know you meant like a drinking straw. Are straws even allowed at fancy restaurants? I don't really ever go to fancy restaurants. Ever anymore. I did a little bit when I was like a real boy who had a real job. I really don't anymore though. When I was a real boy in IT land. Where the fuck are we going? Oh, it's over there. This bit is like really, really strange. And I can't tell if I'm supposed to like flunkle or like... It looked like we were gonna like scratch up onto that, but I guess I'm not scratching. What the fuck is going on, dude? Maybe I just scratch here and then I scratch... Oh, you gotta scratch here and then you scratch over there. Got it. Oh, you probably had to like destroy... Whatever. Those sections are extremely jank. Like, very, very jank. They feel very weird. I also don't recognize this track. Mexican restaurants are plenty fancy for me. They bring me free chips and salsa. One of our Mexican restaurants here just got bulldozed. I've never even really seen like gameplay. Oh my god. Oh wait, Yuffie's like, oh yeah, but she's alone for this. That's right. How you like this? You know, Yuffie, I remember when we played Integrate, like she just dunks. I also do appreciate though that they made Yuffie and like Barrett kind of similar, which is hilarious because they're just very whatever. They're both just goofballs. They're just both. This is a couple goofy terrorists. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple of goofy terrorists out having a good day. I don't need to get back down. Or at least I don't think we need to. We press on. Onward. Forward unto dawn. God, the names of ships in Halo were awesome. Like, that shit was so badass. Shit like High Charity, the Pillar of Autumn. Fucking like, my god, what an awesome set of names. Hit him on the rise and fall.
We're done here.
Up you go. Nice little workout.
I appreciate that most of Tifa's encounters are just like, all right, what if instead of using any of your skills, you just unbridled fucking strength and just beat stuff up, and then just use another skill that just hits it even harder. It's like, yeah, that's good, do it. Now, if only I liked playing Monk in 14. I never did. Actually, I take that back. I love playing Monk. I love the spinning plates. I love the bullshit. Positionals made me want to kill myself. But then again, with how 14's combat system works and how like latency ridden it is, where like you hit a button and like 18 seconds later it happens. That's a massive exaggeration, but I'm doing it for the sake of the joke. Things that require positionals are just miserable. Like I hate that shit. It was so bad. Like it's easy enough to pull off. Like I did it. I played Dragoon for a while and did some raids and shit on it. But Like I did like first, I think there was one of those, whatever fucking patch that was. I did like the first few bosses, some Savage Tears Dragoon. I just like, God, it was gross. Like, I hate positionals. Good news, there's a whole 2 now. That's still too many. That shit's terrible. Fucking WoW got rid of that shit like 10 years ago, and thank fucking God. I think the only thing that still has that is Backstab, which, I mean, for fuck's sake, it's called Backstab. But the thing is, most of the time back in the day anyway, you would DPS the boss from behind. So like, you would be behind the target anyway, because they can't block, dodge, and parry from there. So you'd be back there anyway, shoving it in its butt. So like, it didn't matter. And I don't even think the positional on Backstab is even a thing anymore. I think there was something where, I think the replacement for it, I think Gloomblade did something at one point in a recent expansion if you were behind the target, but that was like it. There's also an ability that puts you behind the target called Shadow Strike, so I mean like...
Was that it?
Don't think you'll walk away from this.
And actually, I've never played Endwalker Monk. The last time I did Monk was Shadowbringer, so it could have changed. It could have changed a bunch, and maybe they're like a lot more reasonable now. The one thing that I think is really hilarious that like I just never expected in a million years was missing fucking like Heaven's Ward and Stormblood Dark Knight. Because I was so excited. I was so excited about the changes when Shadowbringers was coming. And then I played it and I was like, man, I was like, at this point with the way this was done, I think I just like Warrior just better across the board. I was like, I feel like they just kind of fucked it. I miss my weird womp sound every time I fucking pop Dark Arts for fucking everything. But it still sucked in its own way. Wow, we are actually dying to this thing. Holy shit. Ain't that some poop? Can't tell if it's like the question mark on this is because we need to like scan again or like what is going on. No, I don't think so.
Don't look now, ain't no thing.
Well, like the weird, here's the funny part. Like, so they went from Dark Arts spam to like this really weird other spammy rotation that in my opinion wasn't nearly as satisfying to do. But not everybody felt that way, and there's some people fucking love it. I did not like it.
How'd you like that?
Oh, blast! Oh,
you were so in for it.
Oh.
Now.
Shadow Strike teleporting you is the worst. No, it's not. Shadow Strike only fucking sucks teleporting you, like, in, like, very specific encounters. In PvP and shit, it's fantastic. It is wonderful. It's also good. It's also good. Like I always loved it in dungeons because it's a great way to like get back in if you're other movement utilities on cooldowns. You can actually get back in quickly. The weird thing though was that strange interaction that Secret Technique had. See, I didn't. You got to remember though, like it's not that big a problem in like heroic rating, right? Like I feel like that's more of just like a mythic rating problem. Because like positionals are like so fucking important. If you're like out of line and like you're like a micro penis away from whatever, then you're fucking dead. Whereas like heroic, you can get away with that shit. And remember, the two people play fucking mythic rating too. The PvP population, as tiny as it is probably still somehow bigger than the fucking mythic rating population. Both the PvP as a whole and fucking mythic rating are like the two smallest categories in the game. The shocking thing is how many people are like just world content junkies in shit like WoW and 14. Like, it's just something that never like processed in my head because I'm like mid-core as fuck with my stupid whatever. And but no, there's a metric fuckload of people who will like never set foot in a Mythic Plus key or anything like that. It's crazy. I always loved Shadow Strike though, but I liked some of the changes they made to subtlety because like it was like a little spammy. It was satisfying to see like huge secret techniques and shit like that go off like in the early parts of Dragonflight. I don't like what they did with the rework, but I knew that was going to happen when they touched Assassination and Outlaw. I knew it was going to happen. I knew they were going to make some weird changes that I didn't like. Damn, it's the cock! Damn, we got to scan that cock. Put it right in the copy machine and just scan it. frighten all your coworkers, and also get fired.
This'll help.
Okay, so it needs blocking their melee attack will pressure them. Evading swoop or cock-a-doodle-doo will pressure them for a longer period of time. Swoop or cock-a-doodle-doo. Not petrifying fog. Swoop or cock-a-doodle-doo. Why that fog so petrified?
Bring it. Yeah, bingo.
Well, so much for
You're gonna feel this one.
oh man, that's gotta pressure. You tripping? Woo, buddy. I need to give Tifa some like whatever. Remind me, all this shit I say is just my opinion. That's not like the hard law. Kunzer's opinions on it completely valid. Everybody's opinions on shit are completely valid. I'm just saying my own dumbass opinion. Endwalker Summoner reminds me of WoW's Fire Mage. Which WoW Fire Mage? Because the Endwalker Summoner that I saw was very like do the thing when it comes around, and I was actually okay with that. I thought that like the changes to Summoner weren't that bad. I was like, you know what? I kind of appreciate that this is kind of just like, it kind of reminded me more of like Beastmaster Hunter, where like they had kind of dumbed it down a little bit, and it was like just kind of, you just kind of got to hit it. I still love hitting plunge on Dark Knight and sending me in the abyss on Summer. Just sending you out, dude. My favorite thing about plunge was at one point you only used you had to hold plunge, which was your fucking movement ability, because it was important in your DPS rotation, and I'm like, that is so goddamn stupid. I'm like, that is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Make sure you hang on to your fucking plunge so you can fucking do whatever. I'm like, gross. I was like, great. I was like the least mobile tank. This is after they homogenized the shit out of them, which they did. They homogenized the fuck out of the tanks, but it might be better now. This is like very early Endwalker, late Shadowbringers that I remember. Point being, like, I just remember like thinking, I'm like, yeah, take their one goddamn like movement ability and just be like, what if you fucking just held it for your DPS rotation because it was important. And I was like, great. Because you would want to use plunge, if I remember correctly, you would use plunge because of there was like a couple windows where like you would basically be like empty GCDs, and so you would use them to fill, and I'm like, that's disgusting. Dude, Ret Paladin, no joke, is probably like one of the best class design reworks they ever did in Dragonflight. Like that shit. They took Ret Paladin from like weird and stupid to like everything just makes sense on that fucking spec, and every button feels like it's worth hitting, and it just dunks. Like, yeah, sometimes they're not like the best, but I mean like shit's so fucking close in that game at this point that like whatever, but man, they did it with Ret Paladin. Ret Paladin was so fucking good that Death Knights were looking at it and they were like, can we fucking please get this treatment with like Frost? Because Frost has needed help for a long fucking time. It's been this weird hellhole between Breath of Sindragosa and Two-Handed Obliteration forever, and then like neither of them is good at enough shit to be whatever. And it's just like, and then they get like Band-Aid buffed and become gods for a little while, and like Blood DKs are like the only ones that really make sense playstyle wise. Unholy has like the worst visual kit in the entire fucking game. It's awful. Looks and sounds awful, and then playstyle wise, like they gotta get away from festering wounds. That shit's not fun. Shit was only fun in Mythic Plus when you had this thing called Festermite, which basically means you would put all these wounds up, and then you would blow them up, and then you get strength based off of all of it. And it was like exponential scaling, so like if you had a big ass pack and you burst a bunch of disease wounds, you would get a fuck ton of strength, and then you would just delete stuff. That was cool.
You got this?
But that shit doesn't exist anymore, really. So like now it's just boring as fuck, and everybody just really runs disease builds because disease is what people want for Death Knights anyway. They don't give a fuck about bursting cancer sores. They want to fucking riddle things with disease and walk away and watch them rot. That's what they want. They want to go walk. They want to riddle things with disease, enfeeble them, and then go crush them with a fucking giant two-hander. Every fucking person I've ever seen that wants to play a Death Knight wants to do that. Like, I would like to rot the fuck out of this enemy, walk up to it slowly, and then just bash it. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to load it up, go walk over there with Scourge Strike, and just smash its face. That's it. That's what they want to do. They just want to rot and just blow something up. Also, on Goddess, thank you for getting out of sub to Jamie. Did they make the raids wheelchair accessible? Yes. I think we have to destroy that rock somehow, but I don't really know how we're supposed to do that. Is there another scrunch? There's another scrunch! Yeah, people are like, oh man, why does Unholy feel so good in the disease build? It's like, because that's what fucking people want. They want to hit the plague strike. They want to do the plague damage. They want to be like, damn, they rotten. What if I walked up and bonked them? And now they're dead. Nobody wants fucking turbo. They want like a million ghouls too. They want to summon a bunch of fucking undead shit. That's what they want, man. That's all they fucking want. Summon some undead shit, rot their enemies, smash it with a giant sword. That's what people want to fucking do. They want to be Arthas. They big out their yuck and yums. Then again, I've always thought it was really fucking weird that like the Dark Knight was not the drain tank in like, because I always assumed the Dark Knight would be like the shadow magic version of like a Death Knight, right? Because of like some of the shit we've seen from like, look at like Final Fantasy Tactics Dark Knight, right? Like, one of their big things is hitting like a fucking truck and just draining health from that attack, right? So like, the fact that Dark Knights didn't really get that, they did kind of, but like, Warrior was the self-heal tank in Final Fantasy XIV, and like, gross. It's gross. Like, that's ridiculous. I mean, I'm fine with it. Warrior plays great. I've always enjoyed it, but like, it's so fucking weird to me that the goddamn shadow magic Dark Knight is not the one that's hitting a thing and sucking its fucking life force. They do, but they suck balls compared to like Warrior's self-healing. They have some drain, but it sucks. Unless it's changed. I have no idea what the patches for Endwalker have looked like. I have no clue. I have no clue. They could have become much more drain tanky. I have no idea. This is me just literally speaking from the very beginning. So, and I was always so disappointed by that because I'm like, why am I not like cooking into like a fat burst window and then just sucking this thing off? Because remember, there's several things I like in games, and I'll be very impressed if people can remember what those. There are like 2 things that I fucking love all the time. What are they? This is the hashtag real fan scenario. There are 2 things in video games that I absolutely fucking love. Brute force and ignorance is a good way to put that. I agree with that too. Why am I going back over here? Living Dead has damage-based HP regain. That's their... Oh, did they completely rework Living Dead? So it's like... Does it still only proc when you're about to die, though? Because, like, fuck that shit, then. Because, like, fuck that shit, then. But yes, it's double jump and fucking life leech builds. Yes. Perfect. There you go. I think Jigakuro was the first one to have it. Congratulations, you win. JMO, what's up? Oh, gross. So it's still their last stand. I don't care then. I like how this does not kill you. That's really good. Yeah, the fact that it's still their last stand is really boring. I mean, that's fine that they like fixed it. That's cool, but like, and I'm glad that it's better than whatever the fuck it was. Point being, fuck that. There was like kind of a drain style that you could do if like in Stormblood, like there was basically, I think it was, you would Dark Arts Abyssal Drain over and over, but it only worked on like packs of mobs, and it also like again was still nothing compared to Warrior self-healing, like nothing. So I was the only one. People forgot Air Hike. Dude, I know. But being able to like full-blown spam Abyssal Drain, I don't think you can spam Abyssal Drain anymore, can you? Or at least you couldn't at the beginning of Endwalker, if I remember correctly, but it's been so long. That was kind of the whole gist of that, I think, was Dark Arts Abyssal Drain, Dark Arts Abyssal Drain. And that you could do that on like big-ass packs, and that would definitely heal you up. It's just really weird. Like, I don't know, it's so odd to me that the Dark Knight wasn't like the suck-off tank. Like, that's so weird. Okay, so we did the thing, and I don't know if did we hit like the drawbridge control panel? I think that was the one we just hit, right? I'm not sure if we're going down now or what. Yeah, what was the name of their fucking move in Tactics? The one with the gigantic was it Abyss Blade or whatever? It's two different names. It was one in the retranslation and then it was one in the original. I'm trying to remember which one it was. But like the whole point of that move was to fucking hit them and drain like it was just Nightblade. There you go. And yeah, you would suck it. Give them the big suck. You spend MP to gain HP. But that's what Warrior does in 14. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the power fantasy of like get angry and not die. I love WoW's Warrior for that, and I fucking love 14's Warrior. I do love get angry, not die. Man's so mad, literally can't die. I love that shit. That's fucking fantastic. Like, I love Warrior's ability in WoW, too. I love fucking ignore pain. Like, what a great name of just literally fucking ignore it because you're so angry. Just keep going. Just put a fucking weird absorb shield on your... because you're just gonna ignore it. Just keep going. Keep hitting things. Smash the fuck out of it. Ignore the pain. It's great. Like, fucking... that's great. Like, that's it. And then you got Dark Knight over here like, sometimes I give the suck. Oh, that's right. It does, yeah, it shares a cooldown with Carve and Spit, which means that... oh my god. Ugh. Right, use HP to deal more damage, which is weird. That's a weird thing for a tank, and I understand that, because we talked about this before when I was playing through 14 at some point, because we were talking about this exact thing. And the whole, like, use your life force to deal more damage doesn't exactly work for a tank. Kind of. I don't know, man. I feel like they could have figured something out. Like, they could have done, like, I don't know, like, they could have just, like, some Dark Pact shit where it's like, okay, you sacrifice 50% of your health, but you gain, like, you sacrifice 50% of your remaining HP, and you gain an absorb shield that's, like, I don't know, 125% of whatever the, like, amount was. So if you're at, like, 75% health, you'll get, like, a fucking, whatever. The point being, like, it gives you, like, you drain your own health, but, like, you gain an absorb shield equal to that amount on a relatively, like, short cooldown. So, like, you have to at least, like, know the encounter and kind of what's coming, because if you do that at a wrong time and you take a massive hit with a follow-up hit, you're dead. But if you do it at the right time, you'll basically just kind of roll through whatever the damage is. Which they did anyway, kind of, with, not really, though, because but Blackest Night or whatever was not really like that. I don't know. Like, there's so much with Dark Knight that just doesn't feel right. Like, I don't know. They look cool, though. Oh, yeah, I've been evading that cock hard, dude. I've been ghosting that cock.
There, bring it! Don't think you'll walk away from this!
When she said that, it reminds me of fucking, what's his name from Star Fox? And he's like, I won't let you get away from me. Or he's swooping?
To the limit and beyond!
Or that cock be swooping. Oh man, the double stagger eat shit.
To the limit and beyond!
Hit it.
Let's finish this!
Well, they're dead. Well, they're dead. Wow, I'm surprised to hear that about Paladin. Or that opinion on Paladin, rather, is like, because I actually thought all the changes they made to them in Endwalker were fine. They addressed most of my irritation with it, so.
Do that again.
Paladin, towards the end of fucking Shadowbringers, was one of the few tanks that could actually solo dungeon bosses, which is hilarious. You technically could with Warrior, it was just a little bit trickier. And it depended on like what the thing was. But I remember like one of the final dungeons, like I remember fucking everybody died, and I just soloed the boss because like you could do a certain rotation at that point that would basically allow you to stay up forever. You had to sacrifice a good amount of damage, but for the most part, you could just keep running. Yep, that is very barbarian for sure. Y'all, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I know it was like, oh, continue your search for the whatever, but... Alright, well, I guess I'll just take this back up. Oh. That's wild that its damage rotation doesn't make sense, because it used to not make a lot of sense, because it had some weird shit in it, but... I figured after some of the changes, it'd be a lot easier. He's gonna be a Warforged who was raised by awakened wolves. It's pretty exciting. Wasn't that the character that I ended up doing in our little D&D thing? It was a Warforged that was like barbarian, right? I think. Love me some fucking hashtag robot gang. I once again have no fucking clue if I'm going the right way or if I'm just going right back into the shit I was just in, which is exactly what I'm doing. Right back into a cog. I'm gonna follow the marker here for a minute and see if that will lead us to what we need, because I think this goes back like out, which is not what we need.
I just want to get this over with.
No, it's still up, so I guess we need to find some other thing to throw. But I was yammering on so much that I wasn't really paying attention to the actual puzzle of this, so... Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. So it looks like it wants me to go up over there, but I don't think we're going up over there at any point. Oh, it probably wants me to maybe take this. I think. Gender is a social construct.
No problem.
Oh. The cock is aggressive.
No more games. All right.
I don't want to be petrified.
Bingo, bring it. Was that it?
Oh shit, dude! That like followed into Zap Talon. That was awful. Damn, that sucked.
Want some more? You're up.
I'm your one-stop clobbering shop. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
I'm your one-stop clobbering shop. Bro, hit him on the jutsu.
And don't come back.
I think I found whatever the hell we're looking for. Yeah, this is it. All right, good deal. Nick is great at handling that cock. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I try. And by handling, I wasn't, because, I mean, we clearly didn't. We literally failed at handling the cock.
Not again.
I definitely misread that, though, as name him Gengar. He's a social construct, and I was like, damn, you Gengar like that. What the fuck? All right. Well. Yep. This makes like no sense, like logically, just the way like the fucking jumps work, because it's like it has to work. Just let him get through it. That's true. Got to get good after all the time behind the dumpster at Applebee's. That was how we made the bulk of our money. See, that was actually that was the reason we were so successful in like 2019 through like 2021. Everything was good. It's because of the Applebee's dumpster. Giving us the kickback that we needed. The tax breaks. What is I'm sorry, is Pathfinder the math church? Is there like a problem with like Pathfinder being like too whatever? This pit is like so fucking weird. Cause it's like you wanna like you can like squinch. There ain't no paper trail at the back of the Applebee's. Dude, if there's anybody that's gonna figure out how to like paper trail that shit, it's gonna be the IRS. They're like, for every $300 made behind the dumpster at Applebee's, then you gotta pay us taxes on that. Come on now. Come on now, you gotta pay taxes on that. Like how they apparently fucked up like how the processing for that was gonna work. So the whole like if you made more than $600 via PayPal, it's gonna generate a 1099 shit that happened that everybody was like talking about. That they were so confused, I guess, on like how that was gonna work because like friends and family transfers exist, and like technically if you walk up to a friend of yours and just hand them a $20 bill, that shit is not taxable, which was basically the same as like handing somebody like a 20 via like PayPal or like Venmo. So they couldn't figure out like I guess the IRS couldn't decide like what they wanted to do about that, so they just extended it out another year. So it's still the right now. In order to generate a 1099K, you have to make at least $20,000. Here's the problem: if you don't make $20,000 and it is your primary income, like let's say you make like $19,000, you do not get a 1099K, which means you then have to go manually calculate what your income actually was, and it is so fucking stupid. Because I found out recently that we were under 20K this year in PayPal specifically. So I have to go when I do my taxes here shortly, because I do an extension because my guy's always fucking slammed. Have to how am I using the fire jutsu? Anyway, like, so I have to go and basically manually do it because I don't get a 1099K because it's technically under 20K. It's not only under 20K, it's under 20. If it has to be 20K, you have to have over 200 sales transactions. Sales transactions specifically.
You're mine, punk. Run like a chocobo. Arm in a twist.
Oh, we didn't do like.
So sad.
We didn't do like shit for damage there. Holy crap. I need to use like some of her abilities next time. Oh, this is a different bomb. This is not like a regular bomb. Shit, we have to scan that. It's the same thing. Yeah. Same dealio. Except for the whole like we're dying thing. That sucks. He finna explode here soon, man. Let's see. Yeah, I just couldn't remember, trying to remember what, like, all their stuff was. He's in fuego! Oh my god, he's swelling. It's cool, just ignore it. I'm gonna fucking die here, holy shit. What I should have done is just, you know, used fucking any of my potions or anything. I don't know why I didn't.
I'm just getting
That was good stuff. Good stuff. I still don't get why you guys have to guess how much your tax bill is, and if you get it wrong, it's a big deal. Yep. It's pretty nuts. So, like, here's the funny part, right? So, while PayPal is not obligated to do, like, a 1099K for you, which is similar to, like, a W-2 if you've ever gotten one of those. It's miscellaneous income. Well, it's a 1099 misc. Point being, yeah, if you've never seen, like, one of those, basically, it's just a breakdown of how much money that you actually made throughout the year, right? So, yeah, I have to go through and, like, manually calculate it. But guess who already has how much money I made, because PayPal still reports it. Like, just because they don't report it doesn't mean I can't be like, oh, I guess I just won't report that I made whatever it was. Let's say if you made like 15,000 or something like that, right? Like, oh, you can't be like, oh, I'm just gonna not report that, because they know PayPal is still obligated to, you know, send them that information, but you just don't get it. Like, tell me that shit ain't just like the dumbest goddamn thing you've ever heard. That's one of the few positives of the $600 thing, means that PayPal will have to actually provide those to everyone, which is good. The problem, though, is that the whole reason they're doing it is to just once again put more pressure on the middle class, technically. Because, like, that change, the people who are turbo rich who are doing anything, like, on PayPal, that does not matter to them. They were already generating well over $20,000. It did not matter, right? Like, it didn't matter. It was going to get reported either way. So if they were scumming it up or whatever, it doesn't matter. So, but the funny part is, like, that's literally there to fuck over small businesses again. That's the whole fucking point. It's to make sure they're getting their fucking cut from people who are like, imagine being so goddamn stupid that it's like, oh, that person made $1,000 on PayPal from selling like little things on Etsy or whatever. Let's fuck them in particular. Make sure they pay taxes on that. And it's like, I don't know, that billionaire corporation over there didn't pay any, and they're like, they're okay though. They're fine. That's okay. It'll trickle down eventually. Eventually. You know, we heard that so much growing up. I'm starting to think that the gutters might be jammed. But anyway, so yeah, they'll be fucking anybody who uses like PayPal and Venmo and things like that. Because odds are what will happen if they can't figure out the whole friends and family thing is, like, if you have like, let's say you have like a buddy who you live with and you send them like your half of the rent via like Venmo or PayPal. Congratulations, if you don't class it correctly, which a lot of people are going to screw this up. You're going to get a goddamn 1099 from PayPal saying you owe taxes on the money that was sent to you via PayPal or Venmo. That's the fucking problem. That's been the biggest problem with this the entire time, is people are going to make mistakes and they're not going to mark it as a friends and family transfer or some shit. Like, they're going to make mistakes. That's what people do. They're going to send over half the rent twice or some shit, or once, considering how high rent costs are. And then you're going to get a 1099 misc for your goddamn your rent that you sent to your well, you're not gonna get it, your buddy's gonna get it, and they're gonna be like, oh, you received $1,200 over the course of the year, you received like $4,000 via PayPal, you owe us this amount in taxes. And it's like, but that's not taxable income. That was me effectively handing somebody cash to pay my rent. And like, I think PayPal and like Venmo and them have been like fighting on this because like that's a system that they have, but like I don't think the government fucking gets it, because of course they don't. Does that make sense to everybody? Like, is that weird the way I explain that? So it's because it is weird. Basically, like right now, you would have to do 200 plus transactions, but the friends and family thing still exists. So like, I mean, people do that, and they've gotten a lot better at representing like when you're doing a friend and family transfer versus like a purchase for goods. People have asked before if like there was a way that places like Stream Elements and stuff like that could set it up to where tips were basically like friends and family transfers by default rather than like purchases, but no one has done that, because that is so fucking dangerous for them, because if they do that, that is just straight up tax fraud. So like the whole thing's fucked. It's so stupid. I don't know if I told you guys, Erica owed taxes this year. And like, that's the first time I think I've ever seen somebody with a W-2 with, I think, like standard withholding actually have to pay effectively $100. $560, but she got back some from the state, so it was like $110. But she still owed this year, which like never in my life when I filed with my W-2 on like the standard withholding did I ever not get money back. Like, that is so disgusting. It's just awful. And apparently it's going up each year because I think Trump put in, let me just say his name because fucking Trump put in a fucking tax bill when he was in office that basically for the next, like, I think 7 years, our taxes are going to go up. Because again, fuck anybody in like the middle class doesn't even exist. I don't even know why I use those words anymore. But like, you get what I'm saying. Like middle income people, anybody who makes, depending on your state, between like 30,000 and like 70,000. Like, they are hell-bent on destroying that entire group of people. It's like the people who make like 300 to like 600, they're kind of whatever. The turbo rich are like whatever. Like there's a threshold where like the impact stops being as big because like there's a diminishing return on that whole thing, right? Like $20,000 to someone who makes $600K a year is nothing. $20,000, but then again, $5,000 to somebody who makes like, you know, which is a considerably smaller amount, to somebody who makes, I don't know, like even like 70, 80K, that's a fat chunk of fucking money. I mean, like, that's a big money. That's a big money. But like, it's the whole like life-changing money thing, right? Like 10K to some people would literally change their, like right now, who in chat who's comfortable with it, how would like, who in chat would like $10,000 if it just showed up in your account would literally change your fucking life? Like in like a massive, I'm not saying like, oh, it'd be great, like I could do, no, I'm talking about like legit change your fucking life. Like you would wake up tomorrow and you would be able to do something that you've been needing to do for a long time, or you would be able to maybe get like a used car or something like that, so it'd be a little bit easier for you to get to like work, so you could do your job a little bit. Like, I mean, there's like that kind of money can sometimes just fucking change people's lives, but that's like a fraction of the shit people piss away paying CPAs to fudge their taxes and shit. Like, just because that's just the way it is, because of how fucked the whole system is. I wouldn't notice unless the bank called me. I should pay more attention. You are in a very good position though, and I'm very proud of you, because like, and I mean that like seriously, like every time like I think about like your success with like Build-A-Bear and the position you're in, you're doing great, and I am really proud of you. And I don't know if that means shit coming from me, but I mean that seriously, like not with no cynicism. Like you're doing very well, and I'm super fucking proud of you, because like that's awesome, you know. And like I know several people who are doing very well. A friend of ours does very well. You know, she makes like some pretty good money, it's awesome when that happens. And like I probably would have been on track for that, but I also would have completely hated my fucking job, which I don't know if the trade-off for that would have been worth it, because I think about that a lot sometimes. Is like, if I had never taken Bitterbits full-time, and if I had stayed in my IT job, I'd probably be making at least 125K a year at this point, maybe like 150. But the question is, was it worth? I mean, like I was like damn near suicidal. Like I hated my job so much. I hated just so much about it, and it just made me so unhappy. And that company I worked for was not helping. They were at first, they were amazing, but then they became like turbo shits. So would knock a year off your mortgage equivalent. I guess I should count myself lucky. The 10K would be huge, but I'm not in such a state that my life would change. So that is good. Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the people that voted for Trump probably were in that income bracket. That's the thing that blows me the fuck away. They were either in that income bracket or they were in like worse. And like they just, which blows me away on multiple fronts, because that means that like they were either like destitute, which they damn sure don't give a fuck about anybody that's like super poor, and they don't give a fuck about anybody in like the middle class either. So I'm just like, what is this, man? Like, it's just, it's so crazy to me. It's like, I don't know, it's, that's the nature of like all this stuff, is like I start to feel like a crazy person, because like I'm looking at things and I'm like, am I genuinely like, have I just lost my fucking mind? Like, you know, it's just, I don't know. What's weird is they talked about the bad stuff, but it's like they didn't care. And it's like so weird. That's just super weird. Like, I mean, like let's take like last year, for example. When I had to get that AC changed, and that was what, like 12,800 or whatever. That was legit that is the largest single purchase I have ever made in my life outside of my car. But my car was paid off over several years. This was like the largest single purchase that has ever come out of like my savings account. Which, like, yes, it felt good that I had that in my savings account to do something like that. But at the same time, I'm a fucking solo employed, like, private business owner, basically. I don't have a fucking 401k. My savings account and, like, any of my, like, small investments, which I don't have a lot, it is under, like, fucking, like, 3k. It's not a lot. There's some people out here with, like, fucking $50,000 invested in that shit. That's all I could really afford at the time, and I just kind of let it ride and see what it does. But, like, I mean, that is the biggest fucking and like, I still think about it. I still think about how expensive that shit was. And yeah, it's lowered our AC bill by, you know, a good amount. But the problem still is that, like, this office is still hot as hell whenever I'm working. Where the fuck is the next thing? You know, so, like, yeah, it's the house is never hot or cold when it doesn't need to be. Like, it's sure, but this office still gets hot as shit, which was the original reason I wanted to try to do, like, an AC split. But then that's like its own, like, that's like $3,000 to $4,000 on its own. So I'm just like, well, I guess I'll just fucking live with it. I can't really stream with the door open because, like, I get really distracted really easily, and then, like, my fucking attention span's already awful, and I feel weird being yelly. It's easier to be yelly man in a screen when I'm in a room by myself, because then, like, I'm not thinking about it too much. Like, having the door open, I don't know, I just always feel weird. Even if nobody's here, it feels weird. So it's not like a whoever's in the house situation. It's just strange. But yeah, but you see, even then, Erica, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if I had, like, it would still feel a little weird. Yeah, because Erica's going to Charleston this week for her mom's second and final brain surgery. This is the one where they actually go in and coil off the aneurysms. So the day before that, we'll do some big good vibes for whatever those are worth. Where the fuck am I going? She has several more. Well, they said they were going to monitor them. I don't know if they're going to do anything about those, right? Might be worth doing, Junk. Yeah, that legitimately might be worth doing. Thank you for letting me know. I do need to probably look at I need to look at, like, long-term investments of whatever I do have in my savings, because money that's in savings past a certain point is basically just sitting there depreciating, because, like, even high yield like I have is never going to fucking keep up with inflation, especially at the rate it's gone. Like, my savings account is effectively, like, I think 7 to 8% weaker than it was before, like, 2021, so I'm like, cool. Not only did I have to spend a bunch of money, like, fixing AC and doing all this other shit, and, like, the show has, like, we haven't made, like, as much money as we normally do. So, like, between those two things, I'm like, dude, that fucking sucks. Like, because the economy is so fucking weird right now, and, like, Twitch made weird decisions that, like, drove people off the platform, or, like, whatever.
Give him your all.
We still got time for the 2024 Bell Riots on Star Trek timeline. Hell yeah. Also, Erica, Kimchi was saying, when you got back, that you should totally definitely get on Fortnite. Which, by the way, on Discord, we have roles for games. If you didn't know this, we have roles for Final Fantasy XIV, Destiny 2, WoW, Minecraft, all kinds of fun stuff. We recently added Fortnite. They're all for, like, group finding stuff for Bits community members. If you don't like grouping with randos, you like to group with people that aren't shits. We might be shit because I suck at most games, but you know, that's the thing. If you haven't done that, it's just bang Discord. You can go opt into the roles. You get full access to them. They have a little voice chat that goes with them, so you can group up and play Fortnite or 14 or WoW or Dasani or whatever you're jamming on. I was originally, I think, when I did any of my stock trading stuff, I think I was with TD Ameritrade. And the reason I was with them was because they were, like, the only company that was like not a bunch of shitlords during the whole GME thing. They were one of the only ones that didn't, like, halt like their sale of, like, shit. So a lot of people ended up going with them, and then so I ended up diversifying that a little bit. But I think I actually have a Fidelity account. I just never used it. You can use @here in the various topics for smaller games to point just people follow it. Yep, it's actually really cool. Yeah, so, like, if you have, like, if we had, like, a thread or whatever, I think you could do, like, @here, and I think it'll do just whoever's in that thread, which is really awesome. I would switch everything over to that if it had the option to do, like, breakout voice chats for independent threads, which I don't think they have yet. Because that would completely negate the need for all other roles and stuff, because you could just go into stuff.
You asked for it. Okay.
I think if I remember correctly, the 403Bs get taxed, but they get taxed to a much less extent if you have like a major life event. If I remember correctly, that also could have changed. I think if like you like lose your job or something like major happens, I think your 403B, if you do withdrawals on it, is like less penalized or something. I think it's still penalized slightly, but I think it's less penalized. I've been running around talking about tax shit forever because I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. I'd assume we were going up because it says go up. So I'm gonna try going back up one more time and see if there's like a jumpy wumpy somewhere that I can do to like get over to where we're going. I think this is it. I think I'm stupid as shit and I walked away from this. What a dumbass. Oh no, not Zap Talon again. Can't bear it with the clutch. Outside of Tifa, these guys might have like my least favorite playstyles. I like the way everybody plays in this. It's just in particular, Tifa's probably my favorite of the three. Oh, she can chakra. Let me actually. Oh, he cockadoodle! Oh my god, he cockadoodle stuffed it right in my face. Now that you could actually, you could probably just look that up too, Erica. You could probably Google that right now and see what the penal trust is on that. Why would I do lightning jutsu on this man who's gonna... Okay.
It's my turn. Bang, bang. Joke on it, asshole.
God, Maximum Fury is fucking awesome. I love that it also moves over to another target once it's over. Very nice. Why am I trying to roll with him? I don't remember what that thing was weak against. Oh, its weakness is fire. Well, we got the stagger right as it did its thing, so that's good, I guess. Pump it. Which, of course, we do not have. Should probably get everybody up, but whatever.
Feel the heat.
Wow, that did so much damage. Neat. God, Parrot generates so much fucking.
Gonna make your eyeballs pop.
That's a little scary. That's a little scary. Just finished driving, exhausted. Very much hate working this late. I'm glad you have the job though, Red, because that's good shit. You also have a good job. Several people in this chat I'm just very proud of for their careers and stuff. Do the good. Made good choices, got good careers. I mean that seriously. Always very good to see. I need remote jobs to let a girl know. Erica the other day, I think actually asked, they were like, what does Red do again? I was like, Red drives trucks. And she's like, I could probably maybe drive some trucks. I was like, maybe. I was like, maybe. I was like, I don't know if you really want to be a truck driver. Is there like a dangle scrangle that I'm supposed to like grab onto or something? My god. Because there was this whole thing over here, but this takes us back into... Because we did that elevator, right? And then we did that over there. Oh. Oops. Wait, we did do this, didn't we? I thought so anyway. Yeah, we totally did this. Because you got all this shit over here. Maybe I just didn't, maybe I didn't, like, finish it or something? I don't know what the hell we did, man. This is not the right direction, actually. I'm looking at it now. It's not. Fuck. Oh, I guess it, like, sprinkles you around this way, so maybe it is in the right direction? I don't think I could ever do it personally because I hate driving large vehicles. This section so far is legit one of my least favorites, so that sucks. Don't look down. It's okay. You can't fall off because, you know, they won't let you. They can steal my stuff. They fucking deserve it. Oh, yeah, because you have to, like, hit this one over here. There we go. Yuffie kick the switch, which then lowers that one. Okay. Maybe I accidentally jumped off on, like, the... No, because this is where the bomb was, and then we hit that thing, and then it did this checkpoint. Oh, hell. Oh, my God. That's what it was. It was a fucking door. Oh, babies. Look at those smalls.
We have to help them.
Oh, that thing trying to eat the babies? Don't you eat the babies.
Way ahead of ya.
That's a fucking door, of course it was. Just a regular ass door.
Hey! Over here,
Oh, God.
Pick on someone your own size.
You good?
Oh, yeah.
No. Her legs like flapping around. Like, oh shit. We're not good. We're not good at all. You know it's a good idea? Playing the fucking, like, whatever. The, like, only specifically melee character against the Gigatrice. Oh my god, it actually because it's called the Gigatrice. I thought I just, like, miss. Can't even hit him with Whirlwind. Got it.
Let's go.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Let's do this right. Careful.
Dude, Big Chakra, what's up? Big Chakra. I need to get her elemental affinity thing where she does lightning on like her punches or something. Lightning always seems to be like the safe bet too. If I could just get up in the air. I don't actually know if she has a has like an aerial move. I'm trying to remember if any of her abilities put her up in the air. Does Reverse Gale? Reverse Gale does, yes. Okay, good.
What? It's not over yet.
Oh my god, I just keep getting squunched. Well, we never did do a set, so I should probably do that. No, I don't want to be petrified. All right, so let's do the assess again because I don't even know if I did it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so its weaknesses are bio and fire. Inflicting enough damage while it's in the air will pressure it and force it to descend. Using elemental magic on the cyclones and conjures will imbue them with elemental energy. It'll become pressured if hit by one of those. All right, cool. Well, it's already pressured, so we don't have to worry about that. So that's already going down. Now Tifa can actually do literally anything, but I just gotta be careful not to get stomped on. That thing probably finna do some stompies. As it do. Unbridled strength, I should probably heal, so I can do the thing and win. Oh, sweet baby Jebbas. Oh, that's gonna fucking hurt.
Oh, it's on now, bird.
It is on now, bird. Okay, can't use our summon yet, but I'm gonna pop a little chakra really quick. Hey, because we'll just hit that with a... You just gotta imbue it. And I wonder if I could just get over there and get it with Fire Impulse. Oh, wait, you can do a summon. Oh, shit, we got Shiva? Damn, girl.
Give him a show, will you?
It is, it's a Gigacock with flumble bumps out of its mouth. Which is really terrifying when you think about it. Death. Nayeth, I saith. Oh, neat. You can actually target the tornadoes, too. That's cool. What the fuck just happened? What the hell was that? Let me do let's do the Fuego Jutsu. A good petrifying tornado, my favorite kind. Don't do it then. Use your jutsus. Is that not actually fire jutsu? Because I feel like it's not. Why me? Oh, maybe I did. Yeah, maybe I didn't do it. Maybe.
How about you show us what you let's go?
I feel like doing reverse gale was pretty solid. Pretty solid strat, it looked like. There are oversized trucks I have seen that make my truck look small, and it's wild to see and awesome. I'm glad I'm not the one driving those. I usually see the windmill main body in Ohio and Tennessee area, big ass work groups. That shit, those things are crazy, man. Oh, I guess reverse scale was good just to activate the pressure, but that was probably about it. Oh my god, not the petrify. Well, it's okay, we got time. We just got dumped fat damages in a very short window, and then hopefully get her limit off before. Okay, let's do somersault, and then we'll do cyclonic kick. Damn. Yep, she had just go for the steal, man. Nothing to steal. There is nothing.
I got this.
Oh, that was about to hurt. I was gonna shock her, but all right.
Let's do this right. Gotta be smart.
Bring it. Yeah, there. Gotcha. Beat them.
Oh, come on.
Now, if I get two ATBs full, I should be able to get them staggered again or pressured again. Shockingly enough, that was not enough to do the thing I thought it would be. No Dust Devil for me, thanks. Oh Jesus! Oh my God, that is so much damage. What if she can use the fire jutsu against the tornadoes? No, I think it just marks it as immune, unfortunately. Let's see. The irony is, this is one of the few times the poison would have been like incredible, and this is actually one of the few times we don't have it. So we almost always have it on Rad Dog.
I can still fight.
Yeah. Just scrunch it. Club's got a couple of the like team attack abilities that actually throw them like up in the air, which I think we need to use reverse gale and then Just start spamming shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
bring it!
No one messes with that land. You're up.
You're in good hands now. This should do it. Don't let me down.
Stop using dust step. Yeah, I need to make sure if we use Tifa again, I definitely want to make sure she has like an elemental thing on like her weapon. Because even if it was just like electricity or anything, basically, that would be good in this situation.
Special delivery. Still, don't you know any other trick? Damn it.
Get him on the cook. Get him on the cook. Charge up the thing and do the shook.
You won't regret this. No way.
Probably also, I was gonna say, I should probably also heal up like properly here, just so we don't lose people right at the end.
Get lost. Here's taking.
I forgot about armor-piercing grenades too. That's interesting.
No sleeping on the job.
No sleepies.
Do me proud.
I'll take over.
Oh my god, dude, we're gonna fucking die again.
I won't.
No, not them. See what happens with Conjure Cyclone and see if it's enough to actually like, hit us here. We'll probably just chippy dippy it to death here, honestly. Which is fine. Whatever. Just fucking kill it. Whatever. 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 Oh, yeah, I would say like the 3 characters like I'm not as into, like playstyle wise.
Look at him go.
I also haven't given, I've forgotten kind of how Yuffie works. And the whole thing was like basically like switching her jutsus to match up with stuff because she was effectively a solo character, so she had to be able to handle like all the different elemental weaknesses in different ways.
What the?
He's coming with us.
Leave me alone. Hey.
What do you mean, man? Let him come with you.
Someone has a fan.
No fair.
No fair. I'm the one who subscribed to Barrett's
Got enough
OnlyFans.
fingers on already, but fine.
Hey, check out its head. Does it?
Oh, that is true. I guess that is like a
anyone?
Final Fantasy 13 reference. That's cute.
It's Cloud, only cute.
What? Damn, we would fucking do that, man, like that. Jeez.
Cloud Jr.
What a jerk.
Hey, we could take that minecart down. Save ourselves a hike. Not the smoothest ride, but it sure is fast. Me and Dine used to... Forget it. Let's just lower the bridge and get back to the others.
Oh, dude, it's so weird seeing people playing Fallout 76. The amount of people who are like, it's good. I'm like, dude, it was already a pretty good game. What are you talking about? But now it's good. I'm just glad people are playing it. Because 76 is a cool game. It is a cool game. What's up, Walmart? How you doing?
Okay,
Damn, I want to be
one of
Cloud
these
right now with a
buttons
burn
ought to
like
do
that
it.
hard. I know, right?
Which one?
I got this.
Okay, also, it's all good because Red Dog. Red Dog! Ooh. Oh my god, it only took 17 years to drop the bridge. Holy cannoli.
They did it.
I definitely thought that she was gonna walk over and be like, and point at it, and then that was it.
Now that
It's
the
like,
bridge
yes,
is
that
good
is the
to go,
bridge. That was the thing
let's
we were
touch
working
base
to
with the
do
others.
for like 8
Roger.
years.
Hello? This is Special Agent Yuffie. Can you read me, Commander Cloud? How you doing?
More like
Feeling
Special
better?
Agent Poopy.
I'm good.
Got him.
We'll take a cart back down. You three follow the tracks till you hit the bridge into town. Figure we link up there before heading in. You copy?
Copy.
Oh, and set our route while you're at it, will you? The gentler the ride, the better. Don't want anyone losing their lunch.
I'm begging you, Cloud, please.
I wouldn't mind some excitement, but what you gonna do?
I was just reading through Discord. I was just reading through the Discord. Thank you, CT. I agree. It's an ancient image. Ancient from the old text. And I thought it had been lost to time, but as it turns out, I had it on my hard drive. So, it's safe. Now, I couldn't find it online, so I guess it's not safe there, but I had it locally, which is good. Probably some shit I need to like put on Reddit, like one of the fucking Final Fantasy something things, and be like, I'm just putting this up here to preserve this. Who the fuck originally made this image? That's the question. Also, we might end a little early tonight. Music's fucking going hard again. I'll get up and walk around for a second. I'm gonna debate. I'm gonna debate on maybe do. What do you mean? And now, when you say how are these games, do you mean like wait, we were talking about 76. You talking about that? Or you talking about this? These are great. If you wanted to play through Final Fantasy VII, these are both great. The original remake's great, and this is really good so far. I have no real major complaints. This section was a little tedious, but that was just because I was just rambling through some of it. But yeah, I'm gonna walk around for a second and decide if we're gonna call it a little bit early tonight. I know we've only been going for like 3 hours and some change, but also trying to figure out what we're gonna do for tomorrow. But anyway, I'll be back here in 1 second. I'm gonna debate on what do. So I shall return. Don't die. And yeah, I'll be right back. All right. I think I'm gonna. There's a couple things I wanted to do after stream, and we gotta wake up a little early to get some stuff done. We gotta take Bella to the vet about her seizures tomorrow. They were able to wiggle us in earlier, so yeah. So I think we're gonna wrap up there just for tonight. It's a little bit of a short one, but yeah, we're gonna wrap up there. So hopefully people enjoyed.
Welcome to Bitterbits.
Enjoyed the fandangoing. That is a very long time, Sass. Thank you for the 78 months. Oh yeah, we can check those links. We can do that. This music doesn't even sound like. Huge fan of when my speech patterns rub off on people. Enjoy when that happens. Never mind, my grandma just said skill issue. Damn. And then also, this one over here, it says, I just learned that there's a word in the English language for when you run into someone to hug them with all the enthusiasm and strength you have, and I learned that it's called a glomp. My God, English has so many words to describe physical intimacy. I'm in love. All right, well, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I know it's a little bit of a short one, but yeah, be back tomorrow with other stuff. Probably won't do Rebooty tomorrow. I don't think, but yeah, we'll do something else. Definitely not starting up Dragon's Dogma 2. So I don't know what we're gonna end up doing. We'll do something fun. So yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the $25, the 25 cents, and the 5 resubs. I do appreciate it, and I shall be back tomorrow. So y'all take it easy. Hope you have fun. See you next time. Goodbye. I always love that hard music cut. Goodbye.